All right, come over there and get some rubber on my back. You cunt. What? Get your fucking ass over there.
Sit down. Fuck off.
Sit down. Fuck off. Don't move.
So, after reading articles and seeing a lot of things posted all over social media about what this is that I have been looking at, apparently a certain show is going to be coming back to MTV, and hearing about it, I'm starting to question that if the two beloved characters, Nick Diamond and Johnny Gomez, are going to come back as their beloved commentary selves, and see if they're going to be back doing their thing. We're still going to see the claymation. We're still going to see the ultra violence and all the gore and all that other great shit. And I cannot wait to see how this particular program is going to come out. So, ladies and gentlemen, from what I've been hearing, and I hope that God it's true, because apparently it is, Celebrity Deathmatch is going to be making a comeback to MTV.
Do you know how happy that makes me?
Mm-hmm. Same. I love that show.
It makes a lot of people happy, and I think that's the only time is when I'll watch MTV is when that show's on.
That or Beavis and Butthead.
Count Victor says Ice Cube is producing the new version because Ice Cube is a huge fan of the original show.
So something tells me
he
that
is. He even played in the program.
So something tells me he's gonna be pretty much the reason why it's gonna come back in the first place. He's instrumental in it. So
also, okay, if that's gonna come back, two more things need to come back. Okay, Marilyn Manson was the heavyweight champion of Celebrity Deathmatch. He actually was.
He was the heavyweight champion.
Wow.
He was. He beat Garth Brooks. He beat a couple other people. He hasn't lost. I think he's won like 3 or 4 times. And Steve Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin. You gotta have him on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Because Stone Cold Steve Austin, he was one of the main highlights of making the show fucking awesome, dude. Especially that episode where they did their own version of him against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And Mills Lane and Stacey Cornbread.
Remember when The Undertaker was on the program?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get him!
He was on the program and he had to get a fucking demon out of a kid. Well, it was Nick Diamond's son.
Not only that, he's like, don't call me Mark, I'm The Undertaker. Because his real name is Mark.
Yeah, dude. Not gonna lie, dude. The Undertaker, he was fucking funny in that episode. Mm-hmm. No lie on that. God, I fucking missed that show, dude. And it only went on for... How many seasons did the original program go on for?
I don't remember. Let me look it up.
Because I do have the first season loaded up, and I think I'm going to be watching the program at least throughout the show a little bit on certain occasions while listening.
So it went on for a few years. It went from, let's see, season... So it started in 1998, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, 98.
And then 2007, it looks like. So yeah. And so it had 8 seasons.
Yeah, and there wasn't that many episodes in it. I mean, season 1 had like 13 or 12 episodes. Season 2 had like 21. Season 3 had like 25, which was the longest season. 4, 19, and I believe 5 and 6 had 8.
Oh, episodes. My bad. 7 seasons, because there were 2 pilot episodes, and afterwards there were 6 seasons that followed.
Yeah, I believe. Huh?
Mark McGuire and horse steroids.
Holy crap! Yes. Oh no! One of my favorite episodes: Paris Hilton versus Nicole Richie.
Oh yeah. It's like we can't tell the difference between. No, that was Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera.
God damn, dude! One thing that made the show brilliant was how they actually poked fun at them. At how they poked fun at all the celebrities, and how they incorporated that. It was incredible. I mean, this show alone, dude. So many memorable moments happen on this program that was just awesome.
I think this is probably going to be the only reason to make MTV watchable again.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, this show is going to really do it. But the thing is, I wouldn't say worried, but I'm more like concerned. That's the right word. But interested to see what kind of matchups that they can do. I mean, you can see Miley Cyrus versus Justin Bieber, Kim Kardashian versus Kylie Jenner.
Is that a chicken?
Yeah, you can see a match between that. Fucking Lady Gaga against Lady Gaga versus Adele.
I would love to see that.
Oh, Adele. Bradley Cooper would come in to help kill her.
Oh my god, yes.
Tom Cruise versus Tom Hanks. Kurt Russell versus Clint Eastwood. I don't know. I'm just thinking off the top of my head of matches. I'm just thinking off the top of my head of matches that never even happened before. I think George Washington versus Abe Lincoln.
I would love to see like a group match of Metallica versus Iron Maiden. That'd be just so perfect.
Roman Polanski versus Harvey Weinstein.
There you go. That's another
one.
See? You can think already there's so many matches that you can think of right now that'd be perfect. Also, I believe Jack Nicholson, he was on the show as a co-host once.
Him, Johnny Carson was, a couple others.
I remember one time Gilbert Gottfried was on the show, but that was one of the rare moments where I was not really a fan of.
I don't like him, dude. The only time I liked him was he was the fucking parrot. Need I say more?
I fucking hated him, dude. I hate Gilbert Gottfried. He's fucking annoying.
What about as the Affleck Duck? You don't like him as the Affleck Duck?
Okay, you know how he got fired from being Affleck Duck, right?
Yeah, those were uncalled for, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he's a fucking idiot.
That
he is.
And that was his big success, too, is playing a goddamn duck. Yeah.
I believe everybody knows about the video game that was for the PS2.
I had it. I still have
it. I'm sorry.
I got the game still.
I hate that game.
I think it's fun.
What game are we talking about?
The Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh, there's a game for that, really?
Yeah, the game for Celebrity Deathmatch.
This is what I'll say. It's not particularly a great game, but it's a fun game to bullshit around with.
Those are the biggest balls I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just one of those games it is one of those games that you just fiddle around with and that's it.
Yeah.
Not really all that
exciting. I remember when I first got it, I think I played until like 2 a.m. with a buddy of mine from middle school. It was fun times.
It's definitely the controls for the game is kind of awkward. Yeah,
they're a bit finicky.
But some of the things in the game is ridiculous. Oh, here's another one that would be funny: Julio Gomez versus Mandingo. There you go.
God.
The battle of the dongs.
Wait a minute.
The battle of the lightsabers.
Mel Gibson versus Tom Hardy, Mad Max edition.
That is genius.
All right, no, if we're talking about wings, I'm thinking perhaps Michael Fassbender versus Viggo Mortensen.
One of my favorite episodes that was done, I can't remember what season it was, but it was when they had a match with Lil Jon, and fucking Nick Diamond was just drunk on that crunk juice that he was.
Oh my god.
Dude, fucking Nick Diamond alone, he was a fucking highlight for the program.
Oh, absolutely he was.
That son of a bitch did so much ridiculous shit.
My favorite with him is when he beat the shit out of Judge Judy because I can't stand her.
Oh my god, dude, that was fucking hilarious. All right, we've been talking.
Irritates me. Yeah, we've been talking for 10 minutes about Celebrity.
Yeah, we've been talking 10 minutes about Celebrity Deathmatch, but hey, that's a bit of a good thing because the show was fucking awesome, and I hope to God it's going to be something exciting, and I hope we get a lot of the original stars back: Mills Lane, Nick Diamond, Johnny Gomez, Tally Wong.
Wait, did Stacey Cornbread die? And didn't she get replaced?
Yeah, Tally Wong replaced
Tally Wong,
her.
that's right.
Yeah, Stacey Cornbread, I believe she died, and Tally Wong took over as
the I've never seen the show
program.
You haven't seen it, Brett?
No, I've never seen that show before.
Oh, it's so good,
dude. Dude, Celebrity Deathmatch is fucking brilliant. Fucking Bam Margera and Don Vito. He's fucking hell, dude.
I loved that episode so much. When freaking Don Vito won, my jaw dropped, dude.
Oh god, Don Vito.
Hoagie.
Oh, come on, Don Vito.
That was fucking funny. All right, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, No, there aren't any episodes on YouTube, but you can watch them on fmovies.sc because they do have TV
You
shows
can
on there.
actually, yes.
Yeah, and I got season 1 loaded up. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, greetings one and all. Welcome back to the Mr. Garrison Reviews page, and we are now live doing your favorite episodic weekly program. That is none other than Flicks with the Dicks. This is episode number 66 for you all, and for this particular episode, we really got nothing spectacular nor major planned. As for topic-wise, I really don't have much planned. I only got 2 topics only lined up just for right now until I do some more searching and see if we can find something. As for what we're going to be going over, I'm going to be going over a list that I didn't really have a chance to go over last episode. That was credits to Meyer. Hot dog for dinner. Watch-Mojo's remakes of classic movies that are actually good. I didn't go over that last week. I'm going to go over this episode. And a news article surrounding the Conjuring 3 that Count Victor gave me. I'll be going over more details about that, see what that's going to be all about. That's all I really got to offer for the program, unless I find something all of a sudden or so on and so forth. But we'll just wait and see. So I barely got nothing to discuss.
Dude, I've only got 2 topics myself. I have a full-fledged review, which will be on my late movie reviews roundup. Gary, Romy, Brett, you guys know what that is. And I have a topic surrounding another video game adaptation, and it pisses me off that this is happening even more so right now.
Oh, poor baby.
I'm sorry. Every time that fuck this guy. Ugh.
Paul Worthless Scrotum?
Nope, it's the new one, the new guy.
Oh, never mind.
Although, fuck the final chapter. Enough said. Seriously.
Or as Dr. Hannibal calls it, the final fuck you.
I do not get how anyone likes the final chapter. I do not.
I don't either. Yeah. I'm sorry. That movie is just like fucking headache inducing.
That's one of my least favorite films of all time.
How is that the highest rated of all the Resident Evil films? When it has some of the worst shaky cam that only Rob Cohen would applaud at.
No, it has the worst.
And by the way, it has the worst. And by the way, how do you cure the infection? Just smash the ground. Just smash the antivirus on the ground. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, it'll spread across the world. It'll give it time.
And Albert Wesker dies by a fucking door.
When in fact he got shot in the head and.
I just
crazy.
Paul S. Anderson, you fucked up a franchise I love so much.
You know what?
He's upset.
You know what? I just want to say this. I think video games have potential to be great movies. What pisses me off, though, is that they would hire, horrible filmmakers to do it. Hey, we're going to make a Monster Hunter movie. Okay, now how are we going to make this a great film? Yes. Let's get the guy who made the Resident Evil movies, and let's get his wife to star in it, because those movies are a big hit. They were a big hit, right? Right?
Hey, it's Adam Daly.
Mr. Adam Daly is that. What's up, buddy?
It's my favorite Lucky Charms mascot.
Hello, Klopozinski, but for movies.
I wouldn't really know.
I had to, buddy. But no, was it when I told Shin about that news, Brett, he was just like, "Are you kidding me right now?" I was like, "Nope." And he said, I still remember this day. I remember this day when we filmed our top 10 and best worst of 2012, which, by the way, there will be news coming up that day on the show. Yeah, Shane wrote down, he's like, no, which, by the way, there will be news. I will have something to announce when I do my topics, but that's when I do my topics.
You're coming out of the closet.
Only you wish, Romy, and only you wish, Gary. Even though we are getting married, boo.
Yes, we are getting married. Maybe tomorrow. So, folks, it's okay. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure the word has been spread. I'm not going to say it on here, but if you're an exclusive member and follow the network alone, the whole trend. Oh, by the way, speaking of the network, I just realized that the main channel hit 700 subscribers. Wow, I am so fucking surprised. So, all I can say is, even though that channel has barely gotten much content uploaded, I'm going to try and upload more content on that page. Thank you. With that particular channel, I'm just going to try and keep that as a gaming channel along with Serial Insider or Romy Shenanigan videos or whatever the fuck they're called. But majority, I'm going to try.
Romy loses his shenanigans.
Yeah. But I'm going to try and keep that channel surrounded by gameplays and other shit to come. Why? Because every YouTuber's got to have a gaming channel, right? So there you go.
I do, but I don't have an upload on it anymore.
Yeah, because you suck. So...
Shut up.
Hey, Gary, you know the funny thing is? His most watched video on his gaming channel is not even a gameplay. It's a list with me.
You be quiet, too. Hey, Romy, you asshole.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate the 700 subscribers and all that other bullshit. Now, let's get this channel up to that mark. I mean, it's not going to happen right away, but it's going to happen whenever.
Brady Boo nor I didn't do our introductions yet, Mr. Kappa.
Neither did I.
Well, this is the part where I'm going to stop doing my 20 to 30 fucking 40-minute intros like I always do and cut right to the chase and say, I'm done.
Yeah. Austin Boo, go ahead.
All right, so... Hey guys, Austin here.
What, is your underwear too tight? God damn. Did they split your twins?
Might as well be at this point. And guess what?
Go ahead, Brett. It's your turn to talk.
You asshole. Okay, no. Thanks again, my Gear Bear for having me back on here. I'm excited to announce a couple things and along with a little review for you guys too.
I know the pain.
Yeah. Tupper,
Oh yeah, Gary? Hey, Gary, watch this.
Oh no.
Oh, that was weak. That was weak.
Because I don't put the fucking microphone up my butt crack.
Oh no. I hope you shit yourself.
Not yet. I'm just waiting for a massive chocolate teardrop. Hey, Billy Robinson, BR, how you doing, buddy? I love Billy Robinson. He is fucking funny. Okay.
Oh my
god. Brady Boo, go ahead.
Stir, whip, stir, whip.
Stir, whip, stir, whip.
Oh my god.
No, how does that go? Stir, whip, stir, stir. Oh, I forgot how that went.
Whip, whip, stir, beat.
That's from the holiday special, right?
Yeah. It's the worst.
I'm still recovering from that.
I couldn't get through half an hour of that.
In case you don't know, I need to, just sell myself out like that. But if you don't know, I did a live reaction to the Star Wars Holiday Special a few days ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Unfortunately,
I had to stop. Well, I only like 10 minutes left anyway, but I stopped early because I had to pick up my cousin from work. I stopped, but I was like 10 minutes done though. I did finish the rest of it though. Not live though. I did finish the rest of it. Oh my god, that was okay. I was gonna say this to all the people. I've seen people saying, "Oh, the prequels are better than the new movies." That's already bad enough. But if I see one person saying, "Oh, the Star Wars Holiday Special is better than the new movies," then I don't classify you as a true Star Wars fan at all.
No, I classify you as a Satan anus worshiper.
When anyone tells me the prequels are better than last year, I'm just like, you can fuck off.
Okay, oh wait, I'll wait.
Sorry, Last Jedi is my top 3 Star Wars films. I love it so much. I really do.
Mm-hmm. I really love it too, even though I would have taken out the casino scene.
I actually wouldn't have taken that part out. Like, I mean, it's easily the least good part about that film, but I still find it enjoyable. I really do.
Watch, Luke Nugum's gonna arrive in the chat within a minute.
and all the time we're gonna be like, "Speak of the devil."
Oh.
What in the shitting hell?
I'm taking 500 photos of that.
But
no, you don't understand, dude. Oh, I'll wait.
Okay, Billy R says I'm funny. The prequels are better in terms of its memes.
Okay, now I agree with.
Yep.
Although I think Revenge of the Sith has a bit more replayability than The Last Jedi. Just saying.
You don't underestimate my power.
I cried a few times Revenge of the Sith, okay? I can't help it.
Okay, Dan wants to ask me, what am I anticipating more, Avengers or Star Wars? Avengers. In all
Avengers.
honesty. Yeah. I mean, I want to see how they end off the trilogy, but it's the end. We're in the end game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. I'm excited for.
Open up my door.
I'm looking forward to Endgame. Really
You goddamn turd.
Knowing me, a huge Star Wars geek. Yeah, I think until I'm excited about more.
All right, Mr. Gear Bear.
Wait, no, I don't know. Wait yet, not yet. Okay.
Oh.
As for the top, okay, sorry for that. Hello, folks. I'm Smart3, and as for I have a few topics to go over. I have a movie review. I have a joint review, and I also have a re-review of a movie that I did earlier on Flix Dicks, but I'm not completely satisfied with it, so I'm gonna do a re-review of it here. And I have some Blu-rays to go over.
Does this one involve Senpai?
Oh my god.
No.
It involves Senpai.
As for the lineup, ladies and gentlemen, Austin. Then after Austin, I have to go immediately because after what I just fucking saw, dude, I have to go next.
Dude, okay, and well, not only that, I also saw IndieWire's best films of the year, and
I told you them.
I read it before you read it to me.
Then Tubby, you'll go. Then Brady, you'll conclude it for us.
So it's my turn. Is it finally my turn? Is it my turn, Gary? Is it my turn? Is it? Gary, is it my turn? Is it my turn? Yeah. Well, shut the fuck up, because I'm going to speak now. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 66. Almost 666. Ooh.
Oh, holy shit.
Episode 66 of Flicks with the Dicks, introducing the tripod, Austin Putnam.
Hi, guys. Austin here.
Hi, guys. Austin here. See, it's with me. And whenever I say something I catch on, it just sticks with you. Kind of like paid professionals.
Oh, by the way, Romy, baggy jeans.
Ladies, there's a reason. And he's not sponsored by Levi. All right. And by the way, things that catch on, paid professionals.
Paid professionals. Paid professionals.
Go to LC Muscles 28 and watch his video when he talks about why the Steelers lost last week. It's one of the greatest fucking videos you ever see. And Super Mario Fan 03, Brett Greer. Battletoads, Lost Levels. I'm going to get on your ass every fucking week until you beat him.
Oh.
He's playing with his nuts. Yeah. And that's, who am I joking? He doesn't have nuts. And then you got, yes, that's Mr. Garrison. And you're straight over my money. And here's what I have to offer. I have lots of topics. Now,
this movie came out 2017, you dumb, dirty cocks. Sorry, I got upset.
I second that notion.
Watch-Mojo upset me.
We'll watch Mumble Jumble. Hey, CA Cougar, what's going on, buddy? All right, here's what I have to offer. Going on the weekend box office, the 2019 Golden Butt Plug Awards. Rotten or Fresh Season 3 update. And I just saw Ryan O2 in the chat. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Ryan, what's up, buddy?
I have a movie discussion. Could 2019 be this generation's 1999? Avengers Endgame. An upcoming video announcement with our favorite leprechaun, that handsome redhead sumbitch, Adam Daly, which we will be on next week. Also,
you just call Adam a leprechaun?
Well, I will also Lucky Charms, my favorite Lucky Charms mascot.
Oh. What in the shitting hell?
Ray, it looked like you're a peepee Tom.
Do you see anything in that tree over there?
Well, not really, because you're blocking the head.
No. Now you're behind the
curtains.
Do the curtains match the drapes, Brett?
No. You see anything over there in that tree?
No, it's just a big fucking tree.
No, keep paying attention. There's something in that tree.
Leaves.
No, there's something sitting in that tree.
I can't.
An eagle's nest.
I don't notice it either.
There's a cat out of the tree. There's a cat on the tree.
Oh, you gotta shave the poor kitty! Also, I got lots of movie reviews, and I got some games too. I got the Google and a couple other things, and I got some reviews such as Robin Hood, Overlord, The Grinch, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and a massive fucking rant on a movie that I hate so goddamn much.
Oh, Romy, for my review, I'm gonna fucking...
No. It's I already reviewed that movie.
Oh, I know, but like this is my review of it.
Oh, I see. No, First Reform.
Oh.
Or as I like to call it, First Reformed.
I still haven't seen First Reformed.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's one of my favorite movies of the year.
Oh my God in fucking heaven. Just wait till I get to it. Because
Can I explain something to you, gentlemen, in a summary sentence about this list?
Yeah.
It's deplorable.
I'm looking forward to hearing it.
I want to hear it right now.
It's fucking deplorable.
All right, so let's start with Watch-Mojo then.
Oh,
Oh, kitty stars!
Okay, that was great.
I can't wait for you to do this on the Adam Daily Show next week. Gary, make sure you eat a lot of gassy foods for Adam Daily Life.
Gary, that was brilliant. Oh my God.
All I need is Chef Boyardee, and that's it.
Chef Boyardee ravioli.
A recipe for great farts, Chef Parody.
Well, when we go on Adam's show, it's gonna be a recipe for disaster.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh my God. Okay.
That was loud.
Watch-Mojo's. Okay, and this is even though the year's not even fucking over with.
It's close to being over.
Okay,
Close.
so anyways, this was just something because the thing is, I was just looking for topics that I wanted to incorporate into the show, and I think this one really takes the biscuits of discussion. And let me tell you right now, dude, looking at this list, it's arguably one of the worst lists I've seen. I mean, it's the only list I've seen this year, minus that other list that was read that one episode.
Rolling Stones, their list was fucking.
Oh my God! There's only a couple of things I agreed with.
That's the same here.
I could give a shit less about Rolling Stone magazines, unless if they have those.
I don't know why.
Yeah, but other than that, this list, dude. Let me tell you right now, what really fucking kills the list is what they don't have on there, and is what they have on there, especially what their number one is. Because after I saw what the number one is, dude, is it okay to say that I kind of want to yell?
Okay, let's start from number 10 and work our way up. Come on, I gotta hear.
All right, so Watch-Mojo.com, we all know them. They're fucking biased pricks here and there, and sometimes their list will be a hit, sometimes their list will be a miss. In this case, this is one of those lists where it was a fucking miss. As for number 10, we are starting off with The Incredibles 2.
I'm surprising that actually made the list. And by the way, I'm going to play with my balls, just like Brett.
Yeah. So basically, that right there is their number 10.
All right.
Incredibles 2, which I won't complain. If anybody has in their top 5, I'll be all right with that on my part. Why? Because it's a damn good sequel, and it can be arguably known as one of the best sequels of this year.
And I have it on
Blu-ray. God damn it.
Yes, Blu-ray. I wish I had a VHS of it, even though
I'm actually quite surprised that's in their list.
I agree. The comment section in those Watch-Mojo's YouTube videos is more fucking toxic than film twats.
Oh, dude, the YouTube comment section alone is cancer.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Just hey, Wreck-It Ralph told one very important lesson about life. Never read the comments,
dude. Okay, Wait till we get to my review of that movie.
Brilliant, by the way.
You're talking about Force Reformed?
No, Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet.
Oh, because if you're talking about Force Reformed, that's number 9 on this
list. Give me a fucking break.
I'm happy it's on.
Yeah.
That movie is fucking garbage, dude. A 6-minute scene involving a priest laying on the ground, a man of Seaford laying right on top of him, just staring at him while they're floating over sceneries. 6 minutes.
That was an incredible moment. I absolutely love that scene.
It's my pick for the most boring scene of the year. Pretentious, boring, lackluster, and the camera only moves in 5 scenes. This was boring up the oh, shut up, drum.
I don't mind a camera not moving. I'm just
I hate that movie.
Gentlemen, let me just say this. This ain't even the icing on the cake. This isn't the fucking corn in the shit. This ain't the fucking kidney stone in your ball sack. I don't fucking know.
I still want to see First Reformed. I really do still want to see it.
Wait, Gary, what was
number?
Gary, what was the date on that? What was the date on this video?
It said 2008. It's 2018.
No.
The actual date. Like the date.
When was the video uploaded?
Let me take a look, because I literally just discovered this.
Because Matt Montana claims that we already went over this list.
We did.
If you said it's so far, look the date up. What? Okay, Gary. When was the video uploaded?
Well, let me take a look here. Watch-Mojo.
Because I haven't even heard this list.
Yeah, neither have I. I think of 2018. Yeah, I don't recall of us going over this list.
Gary.
This was uploaded 4 months ago, apparently.
That's 4 months ago. That shouldn't even count, dude.
I don't recall us ever even going over this list. I really don't remember it. I don't even recall it at all.
Hold up. Did you say 4 months ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why are you going over a list that came out? Yeah. OMB even says we went over this list in episode 51. Their number one was Hereditary. I remember now.
Okay, did we go over their top 10 horror movies?
Damn, Gary.
Okay, did we go over their top 10 best horror movies of 2018? Because that was uploaded 3 days ago.
Go over that one instead.
I gotta watch it first, so
dude, just read off the list from 10 to 4, and then 3, 2, 1. Just skip to the time slots. There you go.
All right.
You don't have to watch the video just to read the list off.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are hearing just to make up for that little boo boo there, which I don't recall us ever going over, but there's a little makeup here. But even though we're talking about lists, we're gonna go over the top 10 best horror movies of 2018 from good old Watch-Mojo.com, and yeah, they're hit or miss, blah blah blah. So their number 10 is Upgrade, which I really don't consider to be a horror movie at all.
That's not a horror movie.
But it's a damn great movie nonetheless.
It's a sci-fi movie. Already Watch-Mojo's fucking up. You retards.
Yeah. Upgrade's
Stupid
not really
asses. Overlord is a horror movie to some extent.
Yeah. Number 9 is, oh dear, Unsane.
Fuck you. That is not a horror movie.
Really?
That movie is garbage.
Okay, I didn't hate Unsane, but as a person that loves Steven Soderbergh's filmography, this is easily one of his worst films.
No,
easily.
I think it is his worst. No, well, then again, I'm 50-50 with Soderbergh, and over the past couple of years, I've hated Soderbergh so much.
And there's the thing, I thought Logan Lucky was awesome.
I hate Logan. That
movie. Anyways, number 8. This is a movie that a lot of folk wants me to see. That is Overlord.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, Overlord's
it's got
badass.
some horror aspects to it, but in the right way.
It's more of a definitely of a war action. It's definitely more of a war film, but the horror aspect of it is brilliantly done.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Historically accurate too.
Extremely. All right, number 7. This particular pick right here, I have no plans on seeing this in the first place because I did see the original and I fucking hated it.
Oh, is it Suspiria?
Number 7 is Suspiria.
It's in my top 5 horror films of the year, actually.
I'm not paying $10 to see a 2.5-hour fucking abstract image art house bullshit movie. Sorry.
Now, I know C.A. Cougar despises this movie. I know.
Oh, he gave it a 0. He gave it a flat out 0.
Now here's the thing. I reviewed it myself, and when I saw my press screening, I was like, you know what? I will understand the hate for this movie. I understand the hate for it. I really do understand, because I described it how basically there are and how to approach certain things. It's either people are gonna say this is either fucked up, over the top, which there's one scene which even Tara was like, why was that in there? But no, I fucking love the new Suspiria. I really do. You be quiet.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Number 5? You mean number 6?
Oh, I thought you were talking about. I thought you were about to move on to the number.
Pay attention.
5.
Pay attention.
Number 6 is a movie called Revenge.
I did see this movie.
I need to see it.
I know.
This is not a horror movie. Fucking idiots.
It's like
number 5.
Fuck you. People are stupid.
Number 5. This is not a horror movie either. It's more like a quote unquote sci-fi if you want to actually give this film a genre. Annihilation. Anal domination.
Okay.
Fucking ass.
I'll say it's not a horror film. It's a science fiction thriller. That's really what it is. It's a thriller.
It's about as annoying as when people call Raiders of the Lost Ark an action movie. It's an adventure movie.
It's an adventure movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love Annihilation. But is it a horror film? Only the bear scene that's the only horror aspect. It's really a science fiction thriller. That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's gonna be on my worst of the year list.
That's in my top. It might be in my best of the year list. It might.
It was originally going to be my worst list, but it's not even nowhere close.
Billy R says aggressively flips the desk because he fucking hates Annihilation. I do too, dude.
All right, next up we got here is number 4 is a new Nicolas Cage movie that everyone's been saying is pretty good, Mandy.
Yes, Mandy is great. I love Mandy. Yes. I really do. This is what I'll say about Mandy. The first half, it's a slow build-up. But once that second half kicks in, holy shit, it's so awesome.
Speaking of which, hey, Austin, have you seen Into the Spider-Verse?
I've seen it twice now. I've seen it twice.
How much screen time does Nicolas Cage have in that movie? Because I really want to know.
This is all I'll say. It focuses on Miles Morales and Peter more, but Nicolas Cage's screen time in that film was perfect. That's all I'm gonna say. It's
People
perfect.
are saying he's one of the highlights of the movie. He's
perfect as Noir Spider-Man. He's perfect as it.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
All right. Number 3, we're gonna have.
Number what, Gary?
We have
Gary. Number what?
We have the David Gordon Green's Halloween.
I like it high on that list, and I couldn't agree anymore. That movie's awesome.
Oh, this movie's not good. Yeah, how about Bite My Ass?
It's got the fucking Frozen treatment. It got the Frozen treatment.
Yeah, Bite My Ass. All right, so as for this particular case, oh, I don't like this movie because of the major success. How about blow my fucking nutsack?
Yeah, whenever someone says it's so popular, I hate it. I'm just like, that's not a reasonable excuse whatsoever.
I think that's the case with The Last Jedi. People who didn't like The Force Awakens only watching The Last Jedi just to find flaws. That's my theory.
Yeah, I agree. It's a fucking good movie, dude. All right, number 2 we have is A Quiet
Oh, no. I already know what number 1's going to be. Fuck this list. Fuck this fucking list. Yep, I'm done. I'm fucking done. This list can go fuck a goddamn duck up its butt.
If the number 1 is what I'm thinking.
It's Hereditary. I already know it is.
Well, let me at least say the honorables first. All right, as for honorables, we got movies like The Endless. Never heard of it. You have Apostle.
How is that not in the top 10?
I cannot believe that's not higher.
That's on number 3. Apostle.
You have Apostle, and you have. This movie was a fucking disappointment, dude.
Which one?
The Nun.
That is
The movie
not a good movie.
was a disappointment.
This is what I'll say about it. I don't think it's a great film, but I found it enjoyable for what it was. I found it to be a fun little horror film. It's not great, but I'm not gonna watch it again.
Yeah, a lot of people in the chat saying that Quiet Place should easily be number one. Couldn't agree more.
Sorry,
Hereditary.
I'm not even gonna fucking say what number one is.
No, don't
dude,
even bother because it's not even...
This is fucking Watch-Mojo, dude. Of course they would put that shit up there, man.
It's a good movie. That's why it's a good movie.
No,
good, a good pile of shit. Don't even read number one because it doesn't deserve to be announced.
Oh yeah, it
dude,
does.
I'd fucking shoot, dude. Halloween symbolifies what a perfect, at least in modern times, what it gives to be a perfect, awesome horror movie that actually does give you creeps, terror, and what's that word? Awesome sequences, unsettling, awesome sequences.
Hereditary did all that.
The Babadook is like
yeah.
A Quiet Place.
The Witch.
Fuck that goddamn movie.
No.
Also The Witch, and It Follows.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you, Gary. First of all, A Quiet Place has...
I'm with Brett.
I don't give two flying bird shits. Number one, A Quiet Place... Wait. A Quiet Place is my number... Thank you, Ryan O'Toole. First of all, A Quiet Place has the best direction of the year, some of the best performances of the year, one of the best ensembles cast of the year. It's got some of the best scares, amazing CG, and a story that makes sense. Hereditary has some of the most unlikable characters, the most over-the-top performances, with Toni Collette giving orgasmic anal domination faces, and Alex Wolff doing the stupidest fucking possessed scene I think I've ever seen. And then you got that scene where the floating body with no head flying up to the tree house. This movie is a comedy. This is not a horror movie. I was not scared once.
That's the scariest film I've seen in years.
No. What's fucking scary about it? I don't know.
The fact that it's about family trauma.
Yeah, a family that I hated. I hated him.
Yeah, there was another movie that had family trauma, but the twist is they were haunted, and you actually care for these guys. That was The Conjuring.
Oh,
yeah,
The
Conjuring.
That's
I thought you were about to say the others.
Hereditary is
Halloween
is number 2. I like. Yeah, Rhino 2 was a big fan of Halloween, dude. But yeah, Hereditary. Yeah, go to LC Muscles 28 where you can look into the night review where we go in depth over everything about the movie. Yeah, I'm gonna go to this person's party for high school students because my bitch ass cunt mother told me to. Oh, she's chopping nuts. Well, I'm gonna eat that cake without my pen and not ask her what was in it. Stupid movie. I don't get it.
I still need to see it.
Since we're talking about Hereditary,
you should see it. It's one of the best horror films that I've seen in a long time.
You know what?
Guy who loves horror.
I predicted that this should happen, and I'm glad it is. C.A. Cougar nailed it. The best thing about Hereditary is the fact that it can produce so many memes of Toni Collette's face, and it has. It has, and it deserves it because of how stupid this movie is.
Understand how this fucking movie was a quote-unquote horror. If you see the David Gordon Green's Halloween, dude, that's horror.
The final 20 minutes alone was like worth the price of admission, dude.
I got over my penis.
So wait, Gary, you're telling me that family trauma and grief and depression are not scary?
Have you seen The Conjuring? Have you seen the others? Those had it, dude. And that was actually terrifying. And you cared for these guys.
I cared for people in Hereditary.
This movie, they act like fucking idiots, dude. Making weird ass faces.
Halloween acted like idiots too.
Having a
but
bad
not on the same level.
But here's the thing, though, with Halloween, though, dude. Even though they act like idiots, but here's the thing: they had what was coming to them. Why? Because not only did they did it to themselves, but they knew what was going to happen, and look what happened. And it actually ended up perfectly. Because look how that suspense ended up, and it was genius.
For me, Hereditary really scared the fuck out of me.
The scene when something gets caught on fire, I laughed my ass off at it. I thought it was the funniest fucking thing ever. It was so unintentionally hilarious. Even the screenings at many theaters had people laughing at the theater.
You know, speaking of Hereditary, since we're on this topic, I got story time for you real quick. My friend,
yes, please read it, Gary. I love it.
My friend Charlie, part number 2. So here we go, continuing off our adventures with our friend Charlie here. Orange is the New Black.
Oh God.
Her face, just looking at her, she looks like a catcher's mitt. So it was a sad day for our friend Charlie today. She found out her mother is schizophrenic and her brother deals with mental health. Have you seen that band Quiet Riot? Yeah, they're got a cover called Bang Your Head Mental Health. Never mind. So, cause after his recent incident of banging his head on a glass door and shattering to pieces, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin, glass shatter, he really is that crazy. And her bird Petey didn't have a head. If you get that reference of what I said, Petey didn't have a head. I will give you all my support.
Gary, her and the bird's favorite movie is Sleepy Hollow.
Oh my God. Okay, that's pretty funny, actually.
Oh dear. So, anyways, after she finished her latest ASMR video that involved more clicking and tapping sounds, Charlie wanted to go get some ice cream today. So she went down to the ice cream parlor and got herself a double chocolate sundae with bananas, whipped cream, marshmallows, and almonds. We all know Charlie can't eat nuts, but she did it anyway. So after Charlie consumed the ice cream, she not only had a stomachache, but ended up going to the hospital where she had a huge clog in her throat. It was a sad day for our friend Charlie, but she still lives because remember, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie is our friend.
Hey guys, just to piss you off even more, so love you, Hereditary.
You know why you can barely see their faces on the cover? Because even they're ashamed of being in that movie.
I have seen Hereditary at least 4 to 5 times now.
Oh my God, torture.
Dude, I watched Blade Runner 4 times. Maybe I actually done it 5.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean to break up the conversation, but we are kind of dragging this on a little bit.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say, let's wrap it up there.
Let's go ahead and get to the actual event and not waste any more time. So, Austin, I believe it is your turn to go over your shit. Then,
yeah. So I put that blame on myself because I think that was me. But anyway, so getting to it. So let's get to your topic now. I told Gary and Romy about this last night. You guys shut up. So my first topic, I don't even know why they're doing this. I mean, it was always in the books that this series would be rebooted, but the way that they're doing it and the who's doing it only pisses me off even more so. So you guys know my hatred for the Resident Evil movie franchise, except for the first movie, which I find to be the only watchable one. That's the only one.
Oh, fuck all of them.
Here's the thing. The first Resident Evil film was the only Resident Evil film that kind of stuck close to the survival horror aspect of the video games. But everything else, it was like, nope, fuck the survival horror aspect. Let's make it a science fiction action war film, which is not Resident Evil whatsoever. Final chapter.
We can see where Resident Evil 5 and 6 got their inspiration.
No kidding. Well, I mean, Resident Evil 5, I'll say this right now, and Romy will agree with me on this. It's a fun action game. That's really all it is to it. It's a fun action game you can play on co-op. However, if you play with Sheva on AI, don't even bother with it. Resident Evil 7 is the best return from they could have done for the series.
That's my favorite installment in the franchise.
Well, and Romy, I just mentioned this. Resident Evil 5 is a fun action game. I know you can agree with me on that.
Resident Evil 5 was so much fun, dude. I had a blast. Minus the final chapter of the game, which was awful.
Yeah. But... Chris ripped up punching a boulder. Let me say nothing to say more. Anyway, so final chapter was one of my least favorite films of all time. And I always knew they were going to reboot the franchise. That was always in the books. But the fact that you have the director of Strangers Pray at Night. Yep, Gary, I'm not joking. It's him.
That movie was a fucking piece of shit.
That film's one of my top 5 worst films of the year, Strangers Pray at Night.
It might be in my list. We'll see. But
okay, hold on. I have to play the sound effect. Gary, I know you're gonna be with me when I play this, so hold on. Oh my God, it broke my heart when I saw this. Hold on. Let me just play this.
2 hours later.
Oh no, here we go. Wait for it.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That was me when I saw that news. And plus, just to add more fuel to the fire, not only do you have that guy directing, but the fact the producers say, "Oh, this needs to add more action."
When in fact the original was all based on survival horror.
Well, the thing is that it's not just survival horror, but the fact that the original just had so much tension and suspense.
Mm-hmm.
And now, don't get me wrong, actually going to have plenty of suspense and tension. I mean, look at Mission Impossible Fallout. I mean, that's what the best tension of the year. That film entirely.
You know, and Resident Evil 5 does have some tension-filled moments,
but
not six.
Yeah. Okay, I will say this about the original Resident Evil games. Like, yes, they do have scary moments, but I think they rely more on being campy than scary.
Well, I mean, but then again, when it comes to Capcom's dialogue from the past, from those years, let's face it, that those games didn't have the greatest dialogue. They really didn't.
Right, Resident Evil 7, that game legit scared the shit out of me.
Resident Evil. There was a part in that game when I was live streaming it. There was one section that freaked me out so much I almost didn't want to continue playing because it scared me that much.
It's my favorite Resident Evil title. It's my favorite Resident Evil.
Mine's Resident Evil 2 or 4.
I would love Resident Evil 4 would be my favorite if it weren't for the horrible use of quick time events in the cutscenes.
You gotta be fast on the draw, Brady Boo.
But anyways, but it's the fact that do producers have the producers from that franchise that understood why the fans love the game so much? Sure, they make a lot of money, but the fans don't want. Whereas I should be saying fans, but Resident Evil fans do not want action films. We want a horror movie. That's what we want. But anyways, I could go on and on.
Also, we don't want a logo where a deformed giraffe is getting a blowjob by a woman.
That too.
Look at the number 6 in Resident Evil 6.
Exactly. Exactly. But now we have my review. Yeah, like I said, I want to kind of go these quickly because I have 2 announcements to make after these. So I saw a film back in October, and I was originally going to do a review, but I've been so damn busy these past 6 months. And I was going to do a solo review of it, and I did a short little quick thing for my reviews roundup. But I was like, you know what? If I want to give like a 5-minute, maybe less review of it, I have to do it with Flicks with the Dicks. So here's the thing. When it comes to this director, I've avoided every film of his. I mean, every single movie. I watched one scene from one of his films that was a cult following until, I don't want to say out names because I'm not a snitch, but a place that I work for essentially says, we need you to do this. And I said, why? And he's like, well, we need you to do this. And I was like, fuck, fun. And that film is Nobody's Fool.
Apparently you didn't get that blowjob you were promised.
Oh,
and it's not the Paul Newman movie.
Oh, dude, when I mentioned I was thinking, my friend Adolfo was like, this steals from this movie, and I'm actually pissed off. So this is what happened, all right?
Oh, my Lord.
I avoided every Tyler Perry movie possible. I only saw one scene from A Dia Goes to Jail, and the scene that I saw had the worst possible tonal shift possible. They go into this dramatic scene of like someone saying, I raped her. All of a sudden, the next scene goes for comedy. I'm just like, okay, I'm out of here. Nobody's Fool for me. For first impression of a Tyler Perry movie, this was the worst possible first impression I could have ever had in my life for a film. I mean,
man, I was gonna say Tyler Perry's more inconsistent than Chris Stuckman's letter grades.
And I will say this, okay? I have met and I have interviewed Tyler Perry. I've interviewed him, and he actually seems like a really cool guy. And he talked to me about how his shooting schedule. He was saying how he not only shot his movie, but at the same time in those same days, he shot 2 episodes of his TV show at the same time.
Jesus, talk about doing shit half-assed.
No kidding. And he seems like a cool guy. And I said in my late reviews, Run Out of Power, he said, I don't think I actually said this, but he said that he learned that while he was working on Gone Girl, they took notes. He didn't learn nearly enough, apparently, from David Fincher.
No! You know why? Because David Fincher, he was the guy behind the camera.
Yeah. Okay. Not only do you have unlikable characters, and only one likable character who gets treated like shit the entire time.
He's a piece of meat. That's all he is.
Nick Sumter, who played the main character. Okay.
Danica.
Thank you, Danica. I forgot about the names, but and I love Tiffany Haddish, especially from Girls Trip. Why would you ever work with Tyler Perry?
Dude, she has not had a good year. She also did
Night School. Which I didn't hate Night School. I thought it was just because some moments did make me laugh, but it's a forgettable comedy. That's all I saw it as. Where Nobody's Fool is an absolutely torturous experience from start to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely torturous. The writing is just sex joke after sex joke after sex joke after sex joke after sex joke. I could get going on, but none of the jokes work.
She's a ghetto thug whore or slut. That's what she is.
Now the only aspect that made me like Tiffany Haddish was when she was like, this guy does not deserve you whatsoever, and you're treating him horribly. And I was like, about damn time. But then the moment when Danica and Frank finally do it, which he says this was a mistake, I was just like, are you fucking kidding me right now, movie? And then afterwards, she starts going out with the other guy who we assumed was catfishing her.
Oh, dude, the twists and the plot twists of this movie are so preposterous and bullshit.
It's so stupid, and plus that cameo.
This movie should be a science fiction movie because of how bullshit this film is.
Seriously, no kidding. And then the scene where Frank calls Danica while she's on her date, and all of a sudden, Danica says, "Oh, it's just some guy I know," and I was just like,
"Oh, dude, Danica is like one of the most." Dude, okay, Tiffany Haddish is like annoying, but Danica is just fucking deplorable.
Dude, I literally did this in the theater. I was like, "You fucking bitch!"
She's arguably the worst character of the year.
And I almost did I almost went like this in the theater. I almost did this.
You know what? Originally, it was that asshole from Super Troopers 2. But here's the thing, though.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I think Danica is like my new pick for the worst character of the year.
Oh, as do I.
Yeah.
But then it was when it was like all of a sudden Frank was like, "So who is this guy?" All of a sudden, but when he tells her to fuck off, I was like, "Thank you." But then all of a sudden they had to go for the stupid Hollywood ending where they get back together. Come on.
Oh no, they rip off Say Anything, Gary. Gary.
Can I have? A nice glass of blue would be nice.
It's like a ripoff, or are they trying to pay homage to?
No, they ripped it off.
They straight up rip it off.
The only thing that wasn't there was the boombox. That's it.
It's just. And plus, I have never seen a Tyler Perry movie, and the pacing in this movie just, oh my god, it felt like it was 3 hours long at one point. Once the main plot point ends, I was like, okay, you can end the movie now. All of a sudden, boom, something else comes out. I was just like, oh shit, I'm gonna be here forever. And I was just like, rapid. I was like, remember how I showed you that interview that when Jerry Piven was dressed as R.A. Gold? Romy, and it's like, wrap it up.
Well, the movie wrapped it up halfway through the movie.
Then all of a sudden they're like, oh no, this still happens. Then they skip.
And then it just goes on and on with other stupid bullshit.
Tyler Perry. Sorry.
Deadpool 2 called. They did it better.
Yeah, seriously. Tyler Perry, you seem like a cool guy. You really seem like a cool guy. That seems like he knows what he's talking about. But from what I saw, here's what I was about to say. From what I've seen, you do not know what in the shitting hell you were doing. Seriously, 0 out of 5 at one of my worst films of the year.
Same here. Easily my top 5.
And I'm never watching a single Tyler Perry movie. You couldn't pay me to watch one of his movies. I'm not watching Acrimony, not watching a Medea movie, even though there's a Medea movie coming out next year called Medea's Funeral. Not watching it. But,
and by the way, about Tyler Perry, you're not Baxter Stockman.
Not Baxter Stockman. But yeah, Nobody's Fool is one of my worst films of the year. It's easily my top 5 or my top 3 worst films of the year. Okay, now I have 2 announcements to make. So, this is regarding.
God damn it! You beat me to it, Gary.
Only for you, boo.
Oh, I see how it is. All right.
I got you.
The
Oh
Mr.
my
Garrison
God,
special, right?
You sound like you're sucking his asshole dry. Would you be quiet? Oh my God! No more! No more kitchen! No more! No more! No! Okay, you know what? You shut the fuck up, and you shut the fuck up. Okay.
But
I'm sorry. Okay. Anyways, going to the announcements now. More. Sorry. Okay.
Christine says, "Gay loving." Well, all right.
all right.
Christine, the beauty queen.
Anyways, so I have two special announcements to make. So Romy and Gary have been following my channel since 2012. At least Romy has. I know that, and Mr. Garrison has as well. 2011. Well, you've been with me since the very beginning, man. Let's face it.
Back in jail,
so back in 2012, if you guys saw those lists, it was basically the guys that got together to do our list in one single video, which you guys loved. You guys loved that list.
That's one of my favorite videos, you guys, especially the worst stuff.
Oh yeah. But since then, we've been doing solo lists, and while they were fun to do, the editing was an absolute nightmare on those lists. Don't get me wrong. So I talked to the guys, and what we're doing is that we're bringing back that banter for 2018's list. However, she will not be able to be a part of it. I'm gonna message him, but I'm pretty certain I know because his work schedule is insane. So why don't you guys know that for the Romy?
Is Joe gonna have a top 3?
I will not be shocked if he does. I will not be shocked. But I just want you guys to know that for the top 10 best and worst, it's going to be Lucas, the paid professional. It's going to be Joe, Alex, and I. Yeah, right? Lucas, the paid professional.
I'm sorry, Lucas. I really am, dude. But I couldn't help it. That video is amazing.
Oh, my God. But anyway, so it's gonna be Joe, Lucas, the paid professional. I'm gonna keep that up. That's gonna be Alex and I in one video together, except that we're splitting up the best and worst, and we're splitting the best into 2 videos because if we were to do the best in one video, it'd be so long, it'd be crazy. Especially with Lucas going on and on rambling.
The Lucas drinking game. Every time I watch his best and worst, I come up with the Lucas drinking game. And
this is absolutely fantastic.
It's fantastic. It's so great.
And also I have an announcement for the latest edition of the Next Gen Film Awards. So I was originally gonna wait till January to do this, but you know what? I figured Flicks the Dicks is very special to me, so this is what we're gonna be doing. So John and I talked about this for a long time. We didn't know if we were going to do a year 4 because let's face it, year 3 was absolutely perfect. It really was.
It was terrific.
From the intros, the music. What the hell are you doing? Oh, that was trying to fart into the mic.
Bombs away.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That was lame. Oh, fucking no.
So
that was not a.
But John and I were talking back and forth. Mothman and I were talking back and forth, and we said we will do this if everyone else wants to come back. And everyone else has said, let's do it. So year 4 is coming back. Not to mention, Gary, for music, I've just been trying to figure out, Gary is my music consultant, and only a music choice goes only if Gary says yes to it. But I'm not going to lie, I chose at least 3 songs, personally myself, but Gary is my music consultant, so if anything gets chosen, it's his say. So Gary, love you, boo. And not to mention, we have a bunch of new we don't have a bunch of new categories, but it's gonna be a purely 80s aesthetic show. It's all 80s themed.
You're welcome for the idea.
No, I wanted to. Well, I mean, you and I agreed on that, so but I just want you guys to know that the show should be coming live for real this time, mid to late March. So it's a month after the Oscars.
And for you folks out there, on behalf of that, we'll be promoting once the time comes around, we'll be promoting the everlasting shit on it.
Oh my God! I hope you can see it, Hunter. It's gonna be here's the thing. Like I said, year 3 was perfect. I'm not trying to aim this would be better than year 3. I just kept telling you guys, let's just have a fun time. Let's have a blast with it. So just want to let you guys know that year 4 is coming. We're working on it right now. I'm reaching out to voters at the moment, so I might reach out to random people. So we'll see. Oh, the doggy. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a puppy.
I know.
So without further ado, that does with all my topics. Year 4, nobody's full Resident Evil. So whoever goes next, take it away.
Austin, at least you're not struggling to find a host, unlike a certain ceremony we know.
No, John and I have always been the main host for Next Gen. We made that clear from the get-go.
At least you got that from the get-go. The Academy, we're waiting.
Okay,
and you dropped.
I think either Brett or Alex or someone else said this. This would be the greatest fucking host ever. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool.
I would love to say it. And Josh Brolin as Cable.
Yep.
That needs to happen.
But, you know, they're too PG, so it ain't going to happen. God, Deadpool 2 is so funny. Mr. Gap Bear. Is it my turn or is it your turn? Gary, you're on mute.
Yeah, it's my turn, then you're going next. But thing is with me, I'm not even going to be going that long because, like I said, I don't have much shit to go over. I really don't. So, we're going to go over the Conjuring 3. We're going to talk about that. So Kevin Victor gave me this little topic surrounding what's going to be, you can say, different of what's going to be happening in the Conjuring 3. And Patrick Wilson, who is going to come back, repricing his role as Ed Warren. I'm sure Vera Farmiga is going to come back playing his role as Lorraine Warren. And we all know, I'm sure everybody knows, but for those who don't know, I have Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga as my best duo of this particular decade playing these particular roles. Why? Because the connection between these two, it was just something worth cherishing, and I couldn't get enough of it. I really couldn't. Especially in The Conjuring 2 of that one quote that Vera Farmiga said at first, then how that ironically unexpected to Patrick Wilson saying the exact same thing. That really shows you.
He's like, you know what happened ever, and the little child's like, you married her, and he goes, you heard this story before, haven't you? I was like, that was awesome. That is just genius writing.
Yeah, that is really clever, and I have to give the movie so much props about that. Now, before I get to The Conjuring 3, I lost the article, but while I'm looking for it, I can actually use this as a stall. Annabelle, the new Annabelle movie. Now, we all know that movie alone is supposed to be with Ed and Lorraine Warren coming back as their roles, but they're supposed to be surrounding a bit more detail of the Annabelle dolls haunting their home with their daughter in it, which is supposed to be a little crazy. I mean, I don't know if it's that necessary, because you saw a glimpse of that in the first Conjuring movie. So that is a film. I really don't know.
And it's going to be from the director of The Nun.
Yeah, that's what kind of scares me a little bit. So
no. The Conjuring 3 is being done by the guy who did La Llorona.
Talking about Annabelle 3.
Annabelle 3 is being done by the guy who's written the previous screenplays for Annabelle.
And I believe he directed The Nun.
Yeah.
No. That's not him. He wrote the screenplay, but he didn't direct it.
So, as for what the main focus is with The Conjuring 3, it will be a departure from the first two films, according to Patrick Wilson. So, I'm just gonna find a little section of this article and just read a little bit of what went down. So Patrick Wilson has been. Oh, by the way, this is coming from film www.slashfilm.com. Yeah, that website. So Patrick Wilson has been making the publicity rounds for this month's release of Aquaman. In a recent interview, eventually turned to the Conjuring franchise. While the actor couldn't reveal much about the sequel, what he did say certainly makes us curious about what will happen. And I quote, this was an interview with Digital Spy. The brief conversation about the Conjuring universe had Wilson say this. And I quote, we have just finished Annabelle 3, which is cool. It's a nice dip to our toes. It's nice to dip our toes into the franchise a little bit. Conjuring 3 will be different than anything we've seen, which is fun. So while Patrick Wilson didn't reveal anything specific, this does give us an idea of what not to expect in The Conjuring 3. Since the first two films have dealt with a family traumatized by demons in their house, it's likely they won't be trending that territory this time. And I believe I discussed this before about this movie. If they're going to be making The Conjuring 3, they must be surrounding that werewolf case.
That's the only way it'll work for me. They need to do it.
That's the only thing that's putting the piece of the puzzle together, is that they're going to be doing The Conjuring 3 surrounding their infamous werewolf case that happened in the 80s. So that's the only thing that's hit my mind, is that that's what might the film be surrounding. So if that's what it's going to equal to, I'm not going to be surprised. But at the same time, I'll be interested.
I hope that werewolf isn't some constantly shirtless teen boy has a
Yeah, that's in love with a constipated looking boring bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But here's a little bit more news surrounding it, and this is actually this is something. Bloody Disgusting notes that they've heard the story concerns a man on a trial for murder, but he claims that he was possessed by a demon and didn't willingly commit the murder. Can we be looking at that?
Oh! Did that hurt your booty hole? I bet your booty hole looks like a whoopee cushion.
That's what happened for eating goulash, man.
What, Gary? What the fuck?
Goulash.
Oh, I'm taking 2,000 photos of that. Don't rip your shirt. No, rip it.
No, Gary.
Oh my god, I'm actually crying. Owen B's losing it.
No, Gary,
no. 99999. Okay, someone turn that into
yes.
God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
Oh my god.
Fuck! Yep, thank you, Count Victor.
To Aaliyah and Jose, thank you guys so much. My birthday was actually yesterday. Thank you guys so much.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, boo.
Uh-huh.
Love you.
Ryan O'Toole says, I just came back from dinner and I hear Gary screaming like he didn't get his #1 Christmas present this year. Well, put it this way. What did you eat, Gary, that give you that gas?
Wendy's.
No, what did you eat?
It's fucking goulash! Fucking goulash! Fucking goulash!
Oh, I'm taking 250,000 photos of that.
Fuck off. Anyways, let me continue reading this topic here.
I'm trying not to shit myself laughing.
Stupid, fat, fucking dumb blueberry dyke.
Blueberry dyke.
Fucking fat.
Thank you, Victor. Appreciate it, man.
Fucking fat.
What did you say, Gary? Fucking fat what?
Fucking fat push got more.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Gary, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my god. Holy shit. It's okay, Gary. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down, boo. It's okay. It's okay, boo. It's okay.
Anyways, continuing
okay,
where I left off. Continuing where I left off. Bloody Disgusting notes that they've heard the story concerning a man on a trial for murder.
I'm fucking crying.
But he claims that he was possessed by a demon, didn't willingly commit the murders. Could we be looking at a story that unfolds in a courtroom, or will that merely be the bookends of the story, and the rest will play out in flashbacks? We haven't seen a ghost story meet the courtroom since the exorcism of Emily Rose, so that could be something fun to play with. Now, here's the thing though with that particular subject. We all know that in the Conjuring 1 and 2 that they were talking a lot about that particular incident that happened to Vera Farmiga, where it scarred her for life, where they were trying to perform the exorcism. But the thing is, now this raises two questions. One, are they going to make a continuing story surrounding the werewolf case, or is this going to be a prequel surrounding those events? That right there is really interesting, and that kind of got me a little bit.
Please tell me that werewolf would be the Grin.
Possibly. It sounds like a possibility. Now, as for when it'll come out, it's supposed to not come out till another couple years.
Yeah, I understand that.
But you know what? That's okay. The Conjuring 3 will be directed by Michael Chaves.
Oh, okay.
As the guy's doing La Llorona.
Wait, I'm going to wait till La Llorona comes out. And if that ends up being good, I'll have more hope for Conjuring 3. If it doesn't, then we'll just have to wait and see by the time La Llorona comes out. But yeah, I'm really interested with this particular talk and this particular buzz surrounding the Conjuring 3. And if it's going to be a prequel or it's going to be a sequel continuing on the story. So I am definitely interested to what's going to go on within storytelling. But as for execution and more detail, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, just hearing this alone was enough detail. So that's that. And I'm going to get to my last topic, and that is the Watch-Mojo's remakes of classic movies that are actually good. Credits to Meyer for giving me this, and this is my last topic.
All right, let's hear this.
I can think of some that should be on here.
Go right ahead.
I want to hear John Carpenter's The Thing. I want to hear The Fly, and I better hear The Departed.
Okay. Well, you might hear some, might not. We'll see. But anyways,
Go ahead.
One Brothers True Grit.
I'm going to go through this really quick. Number 10 is Dawn of the Dead, the 2004 remake.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I actually think that could be a little higher, especially the director's cut. That is an awesome movie.
Director's cut's amazing.
On Blu-ray.
Blu-ray. Next up, number 9 is Cape Fear, 1991.
Yes!
I actually haven't seen Cape Fear.
Oh, you have no idea what you're missing, Austin. Let me say this. If it weren't for Anthony Hopkins, Robert De Niro would have won that Oscar.
Wow.
Yeah. Number 8, Hairspray, the 2007 one. I'm not going to lie. During that time, I thought that movie was gonna fucking suck.
I did too.
But
I haven't seen it either.
it was actually one of my biggest surprises that year. It was actually a fun remake.
It was a funny
really fun.
movie.
It was a lot of fun, dude.
Who would have thought that John Travolta would be a convincing woman?
Yeah,
So
when I saw that, I was just like, wow.
So that 2007 remake of Hairspray, it was a fun movie. It really was. All right, next up, number 7 is Ocean's 11, 2001.
Great pick.
Love it.
Good pick. Number 6, The Fly, 1986.
That should be in the top 2.
I have it on Blu-ray.
Yeah. And yeah. Next up, number 5. This is one of my all-time favorite, my life biopic, Little Shop of Horrors, 1986.
Haven't seen it.
You got to, dude.
See more? Cut the crap. Bring on the meal.
And I have it on VHS. See what I did there?
Oh,
See
yeah.
what I did there? See?
Would you be?
Ooh. Number 4 is, Brady, you were wanting to hear this? The True Grit remake of 2010.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 3 is The Invasion of the Body Snatchers, 1978.
Haven't seen that one either.
Oh, that ending will leave you speechless.
That fucking face he makes.
Yeah, I wonder where Tony Collette got that from.
Is it wrong that I didn't take it serious? because I didn't. All right, number 2, Scarface, 1983.
Damn, great remake.
That should be number
What are
3.
the honorable mentions? What are the honorable mentions?
The honorable mentions you have here are Let Me In, 2010.
How is that not in the top 10?
Well, that list is already jam packed with some shit. But
Good point.
Yeah. The next up, this is actually a segue or a double. They're talking about the 2 specific remakes of A Star Is Born: the recent one, the 2018 version, and the 1954 version.
The new one this year is damn good. It's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, the 54 version, is that the
I think that's one. Yeah.
Judy
that's
Garland?
one.
Thank you. Yes.
And last up is Ben-Hur, 1959.
Okay, thank God.
What's number 1, Gary? What's number 1?
John Carpenter's The Thing.
And rightfully so.
I'm really happy.
Where's The Parody? That's my favorite remake of all time.
That is. I don't know how that's not on there. The Ring. Where's that at?
Yeah, The Ring is the best horror remake of all time.
Yep.
Yes,
Best
man.
PG. It's up there as one of the best PG-13 horror films ever.
For me, it is the best PG-13 horror film.
310 to Yuma. That's another one.
Oh, I love 310 to Yuma.
The Magnificent Seven. That's another one.
Which version of Magnificent Seven?
Uh,
There are
the
2
fir-
remakes.
Well, okay. Well, the one by Antoine Fuqua is very underappreciated. I thought that was a badass film.
It's a great movie, yeah.
But the one before that was based off of Seven Samurai.
Yul Brynner.
Yeah.
On Blu-ray, by the way.
Another great remake. Brezza wasn't mentioned. Evil Dead, the 2013 remake.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I told you I was gonna go through my shit quickly, and I actually did. So,
Next up, right?
I'm done. So, Fat
Yeah.
Boy, go right ahead.
Hey, Gary, short and sweet, right?
Yeah.
Just like.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Don't.
Sorry. I had to. Sorry.
Hey,
Go ahead, do your topic.
Austin, and Gary, can you do me a favor? Can you please do me one favor? Yeah. Well, tell me one thing. Shut the fuck up,
I knew it.
cocksucker. Let's go over some weekend box office. I already get this shit enough on.
Shut the fuck up.
Gary,
No.
I'm running on valuable time here.
Go right ahead. I'll stop.
No.
Hands up in the air. Look, hands in the air. See?
Oh, I'm taking 847 photos of that. Thank you very much. More, make that 947 photos. Let's go to the weekend box office. The weekend box office. Don't you do it, Austin? Box by Dahmer's.com. What are numbers.com? Because fuck
I'm not
Box
doing it.
Office Mojo. Because the numbers are give you the most precise, accurate, and reliable numbers. Let's see. I'm just checking to make sure they don't fucking mute me, the sons of bitches.
Up.
No, honestly, God, please no.
I'm
Because
not. I'm not.
Okay. I know it's funny the first couple of times. Let's just here we go. I hear you snickering. I hear you snickering.
I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. I'm not.
I don't trust you motherfuckers at all. Hold on, I gotta window this thing so I can keep an eye on this as well because I don't trust you sons of bitches. Okay, here we go. Coming in at number 5. It was number 5 last week, and it's number 5 again, and it's still on a good constant stride. And that is Bohemian Rhapsody. Bohemian Rhapsody from 20th Century Fox made $6 million. It only has a 25% drop. It's in 2,953 theaters, and it's up to 173 million. Doing extremely well. Coming in at number 4 is Fantastic Beasts, or as Luke Nukem calls it, The Crimes Against the Filmmakers. From Warner Brothers. From Warner Brothers.
That movie.
6.8 million, 40% drop. 3,451 theaters, 145 million. Coming in at number 3, and I still need to see this movie, and I've been hearing good shit about it. Ryan O'Toole loves this fucking movie. He gave it a 5 out of 5, and he doesn't give too many films a 5. Creed 2 from MGM made
Great movie.
10.3 million, 3,752 theaters, and it's almost at 100 million. Coming in at number 2, Dr. Seuss's The Grinch. Hey, guy, Dr. Seuss, The Grinch from Universal, 15.6 million, and this is over Man, only a 13% drop. 13. And it's made $223 million. Coming in at number 1.
No.
Ralph Breaks the Internet from Walt Disney.
Great film.
It is number 1 again, 16.141 million. Only a 37% drop. Not as bad as the second week, which the second week, it was a huge drop. Overall, 140 million. And that is your box office. Now, let me take a look here. What would you like to go over? The Golden Globes, go over some film reviews, play a movie game, some movie discussions. What would you like me to go over?
Golden
Let's
Globes.
play a game.
And I would say I was gonna say let's go over something, then do a game, then go back to something.
All right, go ahead. Get the golden globes out.
Okay. The Golden Butt Plug Awards, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I predicted they were going to do the same old fucking shit, and guess what?
They did.
They did, ladies and gentlemen. For 75 to 80% of all their nominations, they did the same fucking shit. I will give them credit that they did some good surprises on there, such as Black Panther, A Quiet Place got some love. But for the most cases, it's the same old stupid, nonsensical, illogical bullshit like they do along with the...
What the hell?
I thought he was going to fart. Like they do every fucking year. Of course,
Yeah.
the Golden Butt Plugs is run by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, which is made up of only 90 to 95 people. Yeah. What about the Oscars? Same thing. Well, Bohemian Rhapsody, I don't think it did not deserve a Best Picture nomination. It did deserve one award. It did deserve a nomination. Let's go over them. Best Picture, Drama. Yeah, thank you, Ryan O'Toole. I appreciate that. Okay. 3 out of the 5 I can actually agree with. We got Black Panther, my pick to win. BlacKkKlansman, excellent movie. Bohemian Rhapsody, no. If Beale Street Could Talk, same old shit. And A Star Is Born, my pick, of course, is Black Panther. First of all, where's Mission Impossible Fallout? Where's Searching? Where's A Quiet Place?
Yeah.
Aren't those not good enough?
I think I think A Star Is Born deserves to be in that category because it's more reliance on the dialogue than the actual music itself.
I will agree. Next one, Best Picture, Comedy or Musical. The Favorite, Green Book, Vice, same old shit. Mary Poppins Returns is not even out yet. And Crazy Rich Asians, which is my pick to win.
I haven't seen Crazy Rich Asians. I need to watch it.
Very good.
Crazy Rich Asians, that's okay. You know what? 2018 is quite a year, especially when it comes to directors I can't fucking stand.
Not only that, but comedians making horror films.
That's right, yeah.
How many people? Yeah, 90 to 95 people. That's all it is. Best performance in an actor in a motion picture. William Dafoe and Eternity's Gate. Don't care. John David Washington, BlacKkKlansman. Love that pick. Yeah. Rami Malek, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Hell yeah.
Would you consider Green Book a comedy? I wouldn't. Yeah. Well, then again, that's how the Golden
drama.
Yeah, that's how the Golden Butt Plugs are.
Oh, because they put it there. They put it there because it's directed by a comedic filmmaker.
Yeah, so is Halloween.
Well, he's done drama as much as comedy.
Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody. That is the one I was talking about. And my pick to win is Bradley Cooper. First of all,
my pick is Rami Malek, but hey, I'll say this right now. If Bradley Cooper wins, I'll be happy because he was amazing in Star Is Born.
Here's my snubs. John Krasinski for A Quiet Place. Dan Stevens for Apostle. John Cho for Searching. Where the fuck is he?
John Cho is one of the most underappreciated actors of the year. Seriously.
Oh, dude, he's known for being like a goofy comedic actor.
Yeah.
This role was like a triumph.
Oh,
and I know Ryan O'Toole will agree with me, my boy. Chadwick Boseman for Black Panther.
I mean, I could see it, but I just.
Well, in terms of performance-wise in Black Panther, it was more towards Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, it was easily Michael B. Jordan.
I will get to that. Oh, thank you, Ryan O'Toole. And Logan Marshall Green for Upgrade.
Upgrade, damn right.
That's a genre movie. Of course, they're not going to nominate genre movies.
No, because they're fucking biased.
And plus, I keep saying his performance required 2 performances as 1.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It reminded me of of RoboCop, but different.
I really did. Yeah.
Best performance by an actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy: Christian Bale for Vice. Lin-Manuel Miranda for Mary Poppins Returns. Viggo Mortensen for Green Book. I heard he was like one of the front runners to win. Robert Redford for The Old Man and the Gun. I don't give a shit. And John C. Reilly for Stan and Ollie. I don't give a shit. Moving on. Best performance by an actress in a motion picture. Emily Blunt for Mary Poppins Returns. That one's interesting. Essie Fisher for 8th Grade.
I like that pick.
I still haven't seen it.
I fucking hate the movie, but I will give her a performance. It was good.
She was great, yeah.
You know what she looks like?
Who?
Oh my God. Who plays the little girl in 8th grade? She looks like Faith. She looks exactly like Faith.
I can totally see that.
I was looking, Faith, were you in a movie some years ago?
Oh my God.
She looks just like her. Wait, Viggo actually said the N-word recently, and now people are saying that his Oscar chances are doomed. Yeah. Even though that Roman Polanski can fucking drug, rape, and sodomize a child, he can still win Best Director. Okay, Elsie Fisher. Sorry, Ryan O'Toole. I fucking hated 8th Grade, but then again, I hate A24. Olivia Colman for The Favorite. Hey, Gary, Constance Wu for Crazy
I came back in good timing, maybe. I literally had to fucking step away to handle something, and as soon as I came back, I heard Constance.
Yeah, well, too bad. Well, too bad that she was going out with a good-looking Asian guy with nice abs and rich money.
And then next year she's gonna be with Jackie Chan.
Thank you, OMB. I hated it too. And my pick to win is Charlize Theron for Tully.
Yeah,
Tony Collette.
I know she probably won't be nominated for the Oscars though because it came out, early. But I'm glad you got a Gold Globe nomination.
If it's not released in October to December, it won't get nominated. Next one, best performance by an actor in a supporting role. I love how they say it's in any motion picture. I'm just like, why? So supporting roles can't be musical or comedy or drama?
Yeah, seriously.
Marcella Ali in Green Book. Timothy Chalamet in Beautiful Boy. Don't care. Sam Rockwell in Vice. Okay.
I fucking love Sam Rockwell. Oh my
Richard
God.
E. Grant for Can You Forgive Me? Don't care. And my pick to win, Adam Driver for BlacKkKlansman.
I'm glad he's on there. I
have to see BlacKkKlansman still.
Oh, minus the ending, it's fucking incredible.
I'll talk about that later.
Here's 2 big snubs. Josh Brolin for Infinity War and Michael B. Jordan for Black Panther. Where the hell is he?
Should have known.
Finger.
Easily Michael B. Jordan. What the hell, Gary?
He's like, finger.
Oh my God.
Corn dog. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role. Amy Adams in Vice, aka Austin's future wife. Rachel Weisz and Emma Stone, The Favorite. Don't give a fuck. Regina King, If Beale Streets Could Talk. Don't give a fuck. All same old shit. And Claire Foy for First Man. Fucking really.
She's the only performance I actually thought was amazing in First Man, so I can see that.
I can say that, but I'm sorry, Ryan O'Toole. I fucking couldn't stand First Man. It bore me to tears. First of all, where's Mackenzie Davis and Tully? Where's Deborah Messing for Searching? Where's Melissa Simmons for A Quiet Place? Fuck this category. Next one, Best Director. This one pissed me off a lot because all of them is almost the same old shit. Alfonso Cuarón in Roma, Peter Farrelly for Green Book, Spike Lee for BlacKkKlansman. That's more of a screenplay movie.
Yeah.
Adam McKay for Vice, and my pick to win, Bradley Cooper for A Star Is Born.
No
Stop
fucking John Krasinski.
There. Where is John Krasinski and Christopher McQuarrie?
Ryan Coogler.
Too.
For Black Panther. Fuck off.
All right, so are you guys telling me that the action stage in this film, directed by Christopher McQuarrie, is not better than any of those nominees?
Oh, what's his name from Mad Max Fury Road?
George Miller.
Yeah, George Miller.
Yeah, and I think Fallout is better than Fury Road.
As do I. I think it's the best action film of the decade. It's one of the best.
It's in the top 3. Yeah, it's up there with the Ray 2. What the fuck, people?
Dickhead.
First Man was fantastic. God damn it, Ryan O'Toole. You know what he's going to do? He's going to be like, you hated First Man? Okay, Jerome, you motherfucker. When it comes to a round thing, I'm going to make your questions harder. And it's
Oh my god.
No, you know I'm bullshitting.
I mean, I liked First Man, but it's a bit overrated.
Okay, this one to me is the biggest snub of the night. Best screenplay. Where the fuck is Searching? Where is Anish Shaganti and Sev Shanidan for Searching? Where the fuck are they?
It's a found footage movie. They're not going to nominate a found footage movie.
There you go. They're biased, Brett. What you just said pretty much proves my point. Am I right? I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just saying.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It's true. Just because it's a found footage film, even though it's the best thriller or the best it's the best thriller and the best like engaging story probably since Gone Girl. Give me a fucking break. Alfonso Cuarón for Roma, Deborah Davis, and Tony Namara for The Favorite, Barry Jenkins for his Beale Street Could Talk, Adam McKay for Vice, and Peter Farrelly, Nick Vallelonga, and Brian Curry for Green Book. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm just glad that First Reform wasn't nominated.
Okay, this one really shocked me because where is this Spike Lee and the others for BlacKkKlansman?
That's my other big snub. Where is Spike Lee?
I'm gonna say something.
Don't you fucking say Hereditary, you son of a...
Where's Ari Aster?
Yeah, he is an ass. Ari ass.
Where's Hereditary for best original screenplay?
I also where's Wes Anderson for Isle of Dogs?
Oh, that's a good. Oh no, or I should say this. Where is Rodney Rothman and Phil Lord for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Speaking of that, here is the only category they got right. Best Motion Picture Animated. Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Murati. Is that from Studio?
I think it's Studio Ghibli. Yeah. I'll check it real quick.
I don't think it's Studio Ghibli because it doesn't look like a Studio Ghibli movie because
no, it's from Studio Shizu, from what I'm saying.
Oh, Shizu. Shih Tzu. We call it the bullshit. I'm just messing.
God damn it.
Ralph Breaks the Internet and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Which better freaking win Spider-Man?
This is the perfect category. They got the perfect category. This is the perfect category. They got it right.
Okay,
I love Spider-Verse.
If Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse does not get nominated Oscars, then the Academy must have some sort of strange beef with Phil Lord and Chris Miller.
No, they do. Best Picture Foreign Language. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just gonna say this, Brett. Don't put that in my head.
Best Original Score.
Foreign language film. Okay, I'm looking forward to Roma. Roma looks great, and I'm a big Alfonso Cuarón fan.
As am I.
I am too, but I don't cover Netflix. I'm sorry.
Hey, Jerome.
But that's different. I love Gareth Evans.
Yeah, but Alfonso Cuarón too.
Jerome, it got released theatrically, limited release, but still a theatrical release. So therefore, you must watch it.
No, if it's a mainstream film.
It is mainstream, kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Ryan with that hat. I know what you're talking about, Gary. I'm surprised Gary hasn't said anything.
Gary?
Gary. Get back!
What?
I'm talking to you, get back!
What do you want?
What are you doing?
Do you...
Nothing.
No, what are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
We are on stream time right now.
Join in the conversation. No, we're talking about the Golden Plugs Awards. No, you shut the fuck up. Get in the fucking conversation. I don't give a shit about the fuck. We're doing the conversation right now. Shut the fuck up. No, we're talking. Join in the conversation. You fucking stupid monkey shit. Asshole, you little cocksucker.
To you, shit. Fuck, you goddamn baloney Timballoon.
Go suck on my nipples and drink your hemorrhoid juice. All right, next one.
That was mean.
You know what?
What?
You're a poopy butt.
That's like the ultimate burn right there. I don't want to get
Hey, Jerome. Hey, Jerome. You just got, in the words of Eli Roth, faced.
Yeah, speaking of face, whatever happened to Gary's face, you should put a mask on. Okay. I love how Brett's like all quiet. Wait, girls, let's behave or I'm turning this car around and no ice cream for both. Right.
As he would say, children.
Okay. Best original score. Marco Beltrami for A Quiet Place.
That's a damn good pick.
Alexandre Desplat for Isle of Dogs. Ludwig Göransson for Black Panther. Justin Hurwitz for First Man. And Mark Scheinman for Mary Poppins Returns. Stop. Where is Warren Ball for Fallout? Where is Alan Silvestri for Infinity War? And where's Terrence Blanchard for BlacKkKlansman?
You know what? I want to say, like, where's John Bryan for Christopher Robin?
Yeah, that was also another good one.
I listened to the score for Fallout so much. Like this is one of the best scores of the year. Seriously.
Yep. And for best original song, All the Stars for Black Panther. Wait, where's Alan Silvestri for Ready Player One? That to me is more of a soundtrack movie.
Yeah, it's more of a soundtrack movie.
Girls in the Movies. Dumpling. Oh.
Dumpling.
It sounds like
it's the dump.
A dumpling.
You know something about Dumpling, Jerome? It's directed by Anne Fletcher, and you want to know something? It has a
she's awful.
It has a fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which shocked me. It's like our first fresh rating ever. It's like this one time. I was like, is 2018 the year when directors I absolutely hate start to get their act together? First, John M. Chu with Crazy Rich Asians, and Anne Fletcher. As you read in the Best Actress, Karen Kusuma,
I love The Imitation.
The Destroyer.
Wait, have you seen The Imitation, Brett?
Seen what?
The Imitation. It's on Netflix.
No, I haven't seen it. Who made it?
Karen Kusuma. Her. Dude, it's a very slow burn, but it's so damn good. It really is good.
Did she read the reviews for Aeon Flux or Jennifer's Body and think, maybe I should get my act together?
Probably.
Toilet. Okay, and next, Requiem for a Private War, I don't care. Revelation, Boy Erased, and the one that should win, Shallow, A Star Is Born.
I wish Sunflower from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
How about Suspirium, Tom York?
Oh no, where's Celine Dion from Deadpool 2?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Seriously,
that should be nominated. I'm sorry.
Tom York's music for Suspiria was incredible. How it's not being considered it's beyond me.
Also, Sunflower from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
That song is amazing.
So, it's only 2 minutes long. That's stupid.
Those are your Golden Butt Plug awards. I give them a C-. Nomination, excuse me. Okay. We can play a couple of games. You ready to play a couple of games?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play this game. We haven't. No. Okay, we can play Survey. I got what? What, Gibber?
I want to play.
You're going to play this time, Mr. Gary Boo.
I'm okay with that.
Gary's gonna play. He's happy and gay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Hey, I meant that in a happy term. God damn it. All right, we can play Survey Says, the Googler. Thank you, Christie J, for that. Or name that film. Survey Says I got 47 questions. The Googler I got about 10, 11 questions. So, which one you want to do?
Whatever is the shortest.
Like your dick? Okay, the Googler. You walked into that one, you son of a bitch. Okay.
Oh,
no, Gary, I'm just kidding. It's really huge. If you look under a microscope. All right, here we go. The Googler. Shut the fuck up. Oh shit! I opened up the wrong one. Give me a second. No, that's Flicks.
Romy, you're so fucking dumb. I'm freaking smarter than you.
You're so fucking dumb, Romy. I'm fucking brickish smarter than you are. I know. Okay, here's how the Googler works. The Googler, all the answers are going to be number related. You got to type your answer in either the group chat or the live chat. Hey, it's the other old Tool brother.
Cody, what's up, man?
You know what?
Okay,
This reminds me of
way-
that. Okay, or you can write it down, Brett, if you can, and show it to the camera. You know what this reminds me of? In Mortal Kombat XL, because Boraicho, he's the master and trainers of Liu Kang and Kung Lao. And he's like, my favorite pupil. And Kung Lao's like, I bet you tell Liu Kang the same thing. He's like, you're right, I take it back. And then when he meets Liu Kang, he's like, my favorite pupil. And Liu Kang's like, I bet you tell Kung Lao the same thing. He goes, yeah, but with him, I mean it. That reminds me of Cody and Ryan. It's like, oh, my favorite tool. You said it to the other one, don't you? Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, here we go. I still want to play games with Cody too, man. I love the old Tool brothers. They're awesome.
Oh, they're dude. Yeah, they're amazing, man. Dude,
Wait,
Ryan saved Next Gen year 3. He saved it, man.
And you know what's funny?
All right.
Not to bust my ego. For this season in Rotten or Fresh, the episode that I've been in for each round has the most views.
Okay, Romy, keep stroking your mushroom tip, all right?
What if I have no hands?
Oh, I'm not doing it. You're
Oh,
gonna
God damn it! I thought you were a good pal.
You're gonna stroke my tripod first before I do anything.
Well, you know, beggars can't be choosers. All right.
You asshole. You asshole.
Ow,
My
my asshole.
asshole.
Here we go. Here we go with the Googler. First question, and you can play along in the chat. And just because it shows in the chat doesn't mean it's the correct answer. El Mariachi contains the lowest budget to earn at least $1 million at the U.S. box office. El Mariachi was the first film in the trilogy by Robert Rodriguez. What was the budget for El Mariachi?
Oh, so you're saying the budget is on?
Yes.
Should I just type it in?
You can type it in or write it down.
Okay.
Knowing how early Robert Rodriguez films, they're about as low as an exploitation film in the
With their
70s.
awesome.
Yeah.
With their
Okay.
awesome.
I have mine typed in the chat, but I'm not gonna say enter until you say so.
Okay. Are you guys ready, Gary?
I got mine.
Okay. Here we go. Brady Blue, what is your answer? Reveal it to me, pretty please.
I have 50,000.
50,000. Okay.
What was
Austin
the
Blue.
question again? You cut out on my end.
Oh, El Mariachi, the lowest budget to earn $1 million at the box office. What was the budget for El Mariachi?
This is probably a bit too low, but I know how he's good with low budgets. So
Yep. So what's your answer?
10,000.
Okay.
Probably a
And
little too low.
Mr. Gary Blue,
I'm gonna say 16. Odd number.
16 what? $16?
16,000.
Okay.
That would be a
Well,
be
guess.
a
Well,
miracle.
here's the thing.
Oh, I think that's how much Shark Boy and Lava Girl cost to make.
The
That would make sense.
The answer, Austin was the closest, $7,000. Austin gets the point. Ding!
Yeah, like I said, that was made on such a minimal budget. It's crazy. He actually had to reuse stuntmen for kills. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, here we go. Here's a tough one. How many movies made $1 billion worldwide?
How many movies have made $1 billion?
Okay.
There's been quite a few. I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, I have it typed. There's been a lot. Okay,
Mr. Gare Bear? What the fuck? Gary. Have a good day. That's what he looks like right now, like Ellie Beast. Okay, I'm taking 187 photos of that. Brady Boo and Gare Bear, are you guys ready?
I'm thinking. I'm still thinking.
Okay. Okay. Now I have my real answer typed. I'm just like, because I know there's a lot actually. And it's mainly because of their new films. That's why. There are films that made over $1 billion. It's like, how the fuck did it make over $1 billion and not this movie?
I know Minions did.
I haven't even seen Minions.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and I counted that one.
Okay, here we go. Austin, I'll start with you first. What number do you have?
I have 15.
Mr. Gapper, how many do you have?
That's probably off.
I'm gonna say 20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And Brady Boo?
I have 14.
You priced is right at me, you bastard.
Mr. Gare Bear was the closest. The answer, 36.
Holy.
Yay!
See, Cougar nailed it.
Yeah, because it's mostly newer films that made $1 billion. Mostly newer films. How Fallen Kingdom made over $1 billion, I do not understand that.
Speaking of fucking Minions, oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Despicable Me 3 holds the record for the widest opening of all time. How many theaters did it open to domestically? I'm just waiting for Gary to say an answer.
I'm not even gonna fucking answer.
No, you gotta put an answer down, Gary.
I'm not giving a fucking answer for
No,
a movie.
give an answer down.
No,
Okay.
I'm not giving an answer for some I don't even like.
It's not my fault you can't count higher than 37.
This is just a guess.
I made a guess myself too, mate.
Come on, Brett. Oh, I'm sorry,
Fuck's
Brett.
sake.
Come on, Gary Boo.
All right,
gotta go.
Mike.
Come on, Gary Boo. Put an answer down.
You know how much it is for fucking Despicable Me 3?
Put a fucking answer down.
Oh, I don't know. I am not gonna. I'm doing this on purpose.
Wait, I didn't ask for dollars.
I don't fucking know, dude.
You fucking dumb shit. No, how many as a unit, not dollars?
How many theaters did it come out in, Gary?
That's like Lucas. How many theaters? It came out 27
Um, 3,600. I don't know.
Okay, 3,600. That's okay.
That's more
Okay,
reasonable.
okay, 30. Okay, I'll type that in for Gare Bear because you know he can't read numbers. Okay, Brett, what is your answer?
I have 5,000.
Fucking hell, that's a lot.
And Austin Boo.
I have 4,500, so 4,500.
Holy shit, Austin! You almost nailed it. 4,529.
Oh my god.
Ryan O'Toole says $1, Bob. I hope they all go over. Matt Montana gets 4,800. Okay, next one. Ooh. Okay. What is the overall net worth for Tyler Perry?
I know this one.
So do I, mates.
I think, yeah.
It is it's crazy to think he's worth this much.
I don't get it either.
Over Tarantino.
Oh, over almost everybody.
Over fucking Spielberg.
You know, Tarantino.
No, Spielberg is over $2 billion.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Because you know, Austin, Tarantino's not a studio director.
True. All right.
Okay, Brett, go ahead.
600 million, mate.
Austin Boo.
This is 600 million.
Gary.
Oh my god.
601 million.
No, are you serious?
Your price is right at us, you bastard.
I'm
Well, Gary,
doing
the
it
answer-
because I'm an asshole.
Yeah. Well, guess what? You must have came out of an asshole because you stink. Because the answer is 600 million. 320.
I knew it was 600 million. I just wanted to say something.
What happened to Brady Boo?
Oh.
What happened?
What do you mean 10% battery remaining?
Plug in your charger.
Am I charging my iPad?
You should have used Energizer.
Oh, god damn it. Is it charging?
Just like me and Portals. They keep
Good.
coming.
It's charging.
Oh, for
It's charging.
fuck's sake.
It's charging.
Okay. Now, I went to IMDb for this one.
Okay.
Okay? And here we go. Hayao Miyazaki
Oh.
won the absolute great legends in the animation department. How many films did he direct?
Okay.
Direct. Not his studio or nothing. How many did he direct? You know, Ponyo, Princess Mononoke, and so on and so forth.
I got it. He's actually directed a lot of films. He's making one more.
Well, like he's been a part of a lot of movies, but I'm talking about films he.
Oh no, he directed. I know. Yeah, he's directing one more movie.
Mm-hmm.
After I thought One Rises was his last one.
I thought it was his last one.
Really? He's making another film?
Yeah, his producers keep saying he'll just say he keeps saying that, but really don't count on it actually being his last movie. That's about One Rises.
So he's pulling a Steven Soderbergh, where Side Effects is gonna be my last film. Okay, I'm back.
Well, you know, at least he's better with this than Michael Bay.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and
26.
All right. Wait, what? Wait, no. It's back to Austin. What is your guess, good sir?
12.
Gare Bear?
Huh?
Your turn.
I'm not really familiar. I'm not really familiar with his work, dude.
Okay. Princess Mononoke.
If you really want me to say,
let me say my answer. Hey, you be.
I'm gonna guess 18.
18? Brett?
8.
Oh, 8. I'm sorry. Brett? Brady Boo. Oh, no. Oh, no.
We didn't lose him.
Brett! Don't step into the light! Live!
Hey!
God damn it!
Look at this.
Brett? Look at his face.
Just look at his picture.
The only thing missing is him holding an apple.
Oh my god.
I think we might have accidentally lost him due to his connection or something.
Yeah.
Maybe his iPad wasn't charging correctly?
That could be it. Well, in that case, we'll just move on until he comes back and so forth. The answer is 12. Austin.
I'm a Miyazaki fanboy, so
I got one more question, but Austin wins it. He won it with that one. Muy bien. Okay, how long have I been going for, Gary?
I don't even know.
Shit. Yeah, I bet you it is.
Buddy.
I bet you it is.
Let's just please play one more short game for the time being. Because we still got an hour left, so let's just play one more game until Brady comes on so we can keep going.
Okay, I guess the discussion's
Studio. Actually, fuck it. Fuck the games, movie reviews and stuff.
Oh, 40 minutes? Okay, thank you, Count Victor. All right, movie reviews. I'm going to do like a Ryan O'Toole did. I'm going to go over some that I have seen recently. Let's go over Robin Hood. Robin Hood, of course, is the latest film with Taron Egerton and Jamie Foxx. Another retelling of the classic story of Robin Hood, with Taron Egerton playing as Robin Hood and Jamie Foxx playing as Little John. And I don't mean the rapper. This movie's not good. I mean, dialogue is corny. The story can be ridiculous. However, I'm with Matt Montana with this. This movie is so bad that it's good. This movie is a guilty pleasure. I'm not saying it's good, because it's not. By all means, it's not. It's really dumb. It's over the top. And then you got what's the name of the actor who played Ben Mendelsohn? I think that's his name.
Yeah.
He gives a ridiculous over the top performance that's really bad. But like I said, I couldn't help but be entertained for how bad it is. I didn't hate it. So I just give it like a 1.5 or 2 out of 5. Because I've seen so much worse. A lot of people have this like really high on their list, but I've seen so much worse, and it didn't really piss me off this much, but it's not good by all means. So, next one, Overlord.
Badass movie.
Overlord. Think of this movie as a World War II with a mix of horror and like a grindhouse B-movie feel to it. Overlord centers the day before D-Day, which they are parachuting into Germany in order to take out this base. because this one particular base, this tower is very sufficient to the Nazi regime. However, when they get to this place, they uncover something that isn't beyond anything human. This is if you took Wolfenstein and made it into a badass movie, because this movie is fucking badass. For a movie that costs $38 million, the set design, the overall production is outstanding. The $129.95. The 75-minute, yeah. C.A. Kruger had to drive 75 minutes to go see it because it's not playing too many theaters.
You had to drive 75 minutes just to go see it?
This movie's not playing in too many theaters anymore. And it's a huge financial. It only made $20 million domestically. And that's a fucking shame.
All right, so right now it's made about $40.3 million, but that's worldwide.
Yeah, that's a shame. It cost $38 million. Kurt Russell's son, Wyatt Russell's so good at this movie. It's got some great tension, some great thrills, awesome action sequences.
I hope he's going to end up like his daddy, man, a fucking badass.
Well, he was a badass in this film.
And that tells you something, man.
The makeup design is fantastic. Overall, just a badass fun time in the theater. I give it a 4 out of 5. Awesome movie.
As did I. 4 out of 5 for me as well.
And it's got one of the 2 amazing tracking shots, one in the beginning, one near the end. And the opening sequence when they're, going to parachuting and they're getting bombed, crazy good. So yeah, good shit, man. 4 out of 5, so good. Next one, The Grinch. Did we go over this movie? Did I go over this movie?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it did.
I think I did. I give it a 2.5 out of 5. It's not the worst thing, but it's not the best thing either. There's some things that were good. There's things that weren't good. It's an overall mixed reaction for me. Next one, Ralph Breaks the Internet. Of course, this is in one of my absolute most anticipated films for the whole year. It was my most anticipated films of the fall. This also picks up immediately after the first movie, where it focuses on Ralph and Penelope, where something goes wrong in Penelope's game, and this persuades them to go into the internet because they're now hooked on with Wi-Fi in order to help save her game. Because if her game doesn't exist, that means she may not exist back to her home world. But when they go into the net, they kind of rediscover who they are as themselves along their journey and the things they encounter throughout the internet. Folks, Disney Animation Studios, I said this before and I say it again, they are the best, hands down the best filmmakers working today. Every movie they have made has been nothing but superb. I love every single one of their movies, and Ralph Breaks the Internet is another great example because this is a sequel done right. It pretty much gives you like a whole new movie while still including those great aspects we love about the original film. And here's another thing. The social commentary behind this movie, this is almost like a science fiction movie because it presents such, amazing visual technological advances while showcasing the human condition. And especially with things around the internet, how it incorporates that into this movie is brilliant. It really is. No, I won't spoil nothing. No spoilers. And oh my god, this has a scene that was so. Oh man, I had teary eyes, man. I cannot say what it is, Austin, because I can't. Wait,
no, I know.
Wait, kind of sounds like Brazil. And this movie has a thing. It's got one of the best action sequences I've seen, and Gal Gadot in this movie is
badass.
And the movie breaks the fourth wall a lot, especially with a particular musical. That is so good.
It's brilliant. I love that scene.
And the scene, the scene with the princesses is one of the best scenes.
God,
it's one of the best. It's like more than one scene. It's arguably the best. It's one of the best scenes of the year.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say is this
amazing.
How they poke fun at one certain Disney movie.
Oh my god, that was That's one of the best jokes of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was in tears seeing that. Oh. Hey, Brady Boo.
Everything okay?
It looks like he just saw a ghost. Holy crap!
It looks like he saw all men naked running down the street.
You okay?
Are you still going on your topics, Jerome?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
You okay?
You're all right.
Oh my god, my iPad here was dying on me, so I had to use my mom's iPad. I had to download the Google Hangout app on there.
Oh fuck! You only missed me going over a few reviews. That's it. So Wreck-It Ralph. The only problem I have with it is like not all the jokes hit. Sometimes they're kind of like miss at times. But other than that, this is arguably the best Disney animated sequel ever.
Oh,
one of the
by the
absolute
way,
best.
the answer to your to the Hayao Miyazaki question, my answer is 7.
It was actually 12. Austin nailed it, and he won the game. Because I only have one question left, and no one could have got to it. 4.75 out of 5. One of the absolute best films of the year. I love it. This is a true spectacle, amazing piece of work. In terms of everything I just mentioned. Next one. I saw this movie last night. Unfriended Dark Web.
Oh god, Jesus.
Holy shit.
And by the way, I had the first Unfriended on Blu-ray.
Oh my god. Okay. Yes, that's what happens when we have a gag reflex. Okay. Unfriended Dark Web contains I haven't created a term for this yet. It's where a character does something beyond fucking stupid to where it is literally a plot device that sets itself up for the rest of the movie. And this film does it. I will say this about the movie. It is a little bit better than the first one, and it has some really, unique plot advancements, but the characters are annoying and stupid. They're not likable, and it's kind of predictable as to where it was going to go down. I'm sorry. I loved it when I saw it the first time. It was called Searching. 1.5 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for my controversial film review.
That's right. I'm going to take a piss. Be right back.
That's actually pretty funny. I saw one of the absolute worst movies of the fucking year. I hate this goddamn movie so much. I thought Annihilation was the most boring film of the year. We have some competition, folks. Welcome, First Reform, the latest masterpiece of shit from assholes 24/7, which I fucking despise these goddamn people. First of all, wow, what a miserable, not enjoyable, unentertaining, abstract, pretentious piece of fucking trash. I'd rather watch Robin Hood on a 3-day cycle to see 5 minutes of this bullshit.
Would you rather watch this or Annihilation?
Oh my god. Let me think. I'd rather watch Annihilation because that at least has something visually stunning to look at. This doesn't. I did see Bohemian Rhapsody. I gave it a 3 out of 5. There were some.
You went over that, I believe, a few episodes.
Yeah, we went over that. Yeah. First of all, this movie contains every single trope of A24. Boring. Check. It's shot. It not only is it shot boring, it looks fucking boring, and it's dull as fuck. Check. To where the camera, I timed this. 34, 1 hour, a minute, an hour 1, an hour 16, an hour 22, and an hour 48 at the marks where the camera actually moves and it has a life of its own. I believe the camera is a character itself and it fell asleep during the movie. This is boring filmmaking. This is fucking boring. I'm not here to watch a still shot. The conversations are boring. I didn't care about any of the characters. I couldn't stand Ethan Hawke's character. He's a fucking asshole in this movie.
He's the guy who's just, he is like, constantly, questioning his faith, even though he's trying to keep it to him. Like, he still believes it, but each moment he questions it. That's what makes the character so interesting.
I didn't care for his character.
Really?
At all. I couldn't stand his character.
One thing I will say this though, Paul Schrader, what were you thinking with that interview you had? Remember Paul Schrader's interview?
What are you talking about?
When he said, more moviegoers need to watch movies like this, and
he can go. He can go. Yeah, more moviegoers need to watch a movie like this. I could be bored out of my fucking mind. He joins that goddamn club of like, we need more films like this and a ghost story. How about fuck you? Nothing about Ethan Hawke was
damn boring.
I'm sorry, nothing about Ethan Hawke impressed me. Nothing. And then you have the final act, which I'm just like, what the fuck am I watching? In the way it ends. Oh my God. I'm just like, really? It builds up to this shit? I couldn't stay. Yeah, it has some of the most unnecessary sequences ever. And speaking of A24 tropes, there's no pace, uninteresting characters in the story. The movie felt way too fucking long. Little to nothing happens. A stupid, abrupt ending. It contains all those aspects. And it's got the most boring... I've never seen a sequence so boring and pretentious as a ghost story with the pie sequence, where the magical mystery tour scene.
I thought that scene was just brilliant.
Where the moment she mentions it to when the scene ends, is damn near 6 minutes long. Wow. First Reform is not only one of the most overrated films I have ever seen, it contains the most overrated performance by Ethan Hawke. This movie offers nothing to me. It was goddamn boring. It was so pretentious with some of its stupid shit, especially the magical tour bus scene. It's like one of my worst scenes of the year. I'm sorry. And Ethan Hawke, fuck you. Logan's a better fucking movie than this. How about you shove that logic up your ass? D-. I was so close to giving this an F.
Wow.
Yeah. This movie pissed me off. Waste of my time. Waste my time. Waste of everything. This movie can burn in hell. You're going to see this on my worst of the year list. I do not understand why people think this is one of the best films of the year. I don't get it. I'm sorry.
Because it's a haunting film with a striking performance by Ethan Hawke, one of his best performances, and the Ryan, shows how much, like he still believes in his faith, yet, continues to question it, which is kind of like, a realistic portrayal of, a pastor, at a church would be. This is how Christian movies, should be. Not that, pure flicks crap, the guy who made the God's Not Dead films, none of that. Because this movie, it's just watching a guy, question his beliefs, even though he still has his beliefs. That is what makes... excuse me, sorry. That is what makes First Reform an engaging film.
I was not engaged with it.
Paul Schrader and amazing performance by Ethan Hawke.
I was not amazed by Ethan Hawke. I've seen so much better, and I actually prefer him over in Boyhood than this shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, buddy boy. Don't be pushing my buttons with that bullshit.
I'm serious.
Man.
I'd rather watch Boyhood than this.
Please, no. Don't push my buttons with that garbage.
It is the best movie of the decade. It is the best movie of the decade.
No, please.
Whiplash.
Look, man. I've been yelling all fucking night. I don't want to go on another tirade.
Whiplash, enough said.
This movie, oh my God, I did not care about. And everything about this movie fucking bored me. Everything did. Yeah, let's watch countless scenes of him plunging his fucking toilet or pouring Pepto-Bismol in his drink. And I love how people say, like, they're trying to give sympathy and trying to aid him, and he's just telling people that, like, no, fuck off. I was like, fuck you, dude. Fuck this goddamn shit. Fucking couldn't stand this movie. Another A24 garbage fucking cocksucking film.
Hey,
A24 fans, come after me.
You okay,
Please.
boo?
Pepsi Blue.
Fucking goddamn hate this movie. Yeah,
Buddy,
you're gonna see this on my worst of the year list easily. Okay, I believe.
Buddy playing with a bug zapper.
That I don't know. No, I don't know. He's probably playing a bug zapper.
It sounded like a bug zapper.
Wait.
Yeah, it sounds like a bug zapper.
No, those are magnets. It looks like it's like a rock magnet.
I believe Fight Club is a better film. Yeah, because Fight Club is incredible.
Yeah, I believe it's Brady's turn.
Well, one last thing. Ryan Refresh Season 3. It got pushed back to January because Ryan and Cody O'Toole they got their hands full, especially with December, which is like one of the most busy months for all film enthusiasts, which is absolutely true, especially with all the releases, all the videos, and all the updates, and all the specials they have going on. And they have everything in, what?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought Brett said something. You forgot Avengers Endgame. Well, like I said, I only have so much time. So, Round Refresh Season 3, Round 3, excuse me, will begin in January. And I don't know who I'll be going up against, but from what I know, I am tied for first in the points with 27 with Man vs. Movies Griffin.
I will say this about, just real quick about Avengers Endgame. It did give a bit of a spoiler. Nothing in the trailer spoiled me, but in the list of what's to come in the MCU kind of spoiled me because in the new Spider-Man Far From Home movie, I see that Jon Favreau is in it, but where's Robert Downey Jr. in the cast list? You see, that's kind of a bit of a spoiler there. I don't know, because that kind of...
that Spider-Man Far From Home trailer revealed a big spoiler, unlike Endgame, which actually shows that he's either missing or dead. So, yeah. So, Sony, you fucked up.
Well, it's Sony. What do you expect?
You don't give a shit about your fans? Wait, another thing. What Paul Schrader said about better moviegoers. Oh, yeah, he's a fucking idiot, dude. Fuck him.
Yeah, folks, I know you want to hear more.
How about you say that to my face so I can cave your fucking skull in? And then we'll see who's laughing now. It'd be funnier and entertaining goddamn movie. Brett, it's all yours. I'm done.
Yeah, I was just going to say we got to keep rolling.
All right, folks, I got some movie reviews here. First off, I'm going to do a little review here of a movie that I did on Flips with Dicks, but I wasn't really satisfied with, so now I'm going to talk about it again. And that film is You Were Never Really Here.
Is it the Joaquin Phoenix film?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking forward to it because it's directed by Lynn Ramsey, who did We Need to Talk About Kevin, which is a great thriller. So then I saw the movie, I was excited, and I was more confused, but not in a good way. It was a big disappointment for me. Because the big problem I have, I gotta get the positive. First off, I love the neon lighting in this movie. Not exactly neon lighting, but more like the line you see at night. Kind of like Michael Mann's Collateral. That kind of beautiful line you see at night. And Joaquin Phoenix, as usual, is great in the movie. And I really enjoyed the score by Johnny Greenwood. Johnny Greenwood is an amazing composer. Love it. The big problem I have with the movie is why it's so overrated is, they're trying to make Joaquin Phoenix come off as a person with suicidal depression, but the big problem is, why is he like that? That I do not understand.
They don't explain it.
Right, and they do it in a way like all these flashbacks. I don't know. All this shows like a person's foot moving. Is that supposed to represent how he's feeling or something? There is nothing to that though.
Look at Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon 1.
Right, yeah.
That's that's like one of the best examples ever.
And they also try to throw in a little girl. They also throw in a little girl for Joaquin Phoenix to save though. But what does she have to do with what Joaquin Phoenix is going through right now? That's a big problem. If I don't understand, why Joaquin Phoenix is being suicidal, then I can get invested in the character. And people put this on their best of the year list, and I see it on Twitter all the time. Even
of course, you'll fucking see it on Film Twats, nonetheless.
and so some might say, "Oh, you don't get it." You're talking to a guy who is a big fan of art house films, okay? If you ask what the plot is to enemy, say, "Oh, it's about Jake Gyllenhaal who finds a better version of himself, and he could go through many commitments better than the original Jake Gyllenhaal can." There you go. And Under the Skin, it's about Scarlett Johansson being like an alien version of what's his name? The To Catch a Predator guy, Chris Hansen. I could do something like that. If someone asked me the plot of this movie, I'd say, okay, Joaquin Phoenix is suicidal, and he goes with his visits his mother. There's a little girl. I honestly don't know. It's about as cohesive as a Terrence Malick film. Post The Thin Red Line. That's the best way I can describe it. So overall, this movie was kind of a letdown for me, and and this way is this the right one? No, this is, and it's a disappointment. There we go. Yes, right button. There we go. All right. All right, and now I'm going to take a break from talking about movies now. So let's talk about a joint instead, shall we?
A joint, ha!
Yeah. And that joint is none other than Spike Lee's latest BlacKkKlansman. BlacKkKlansman is the latest joint from Spike Lee, and I would say this movie is terrific. Now, before I go into my actual review of it, I just want to say this. I am not going to preach while talking about this. Say things like, oh, this movie is relevant for its time and will continue to be relevant, especially in the time period we're in, so you all need to go out and support it. No, I'm not going to do that, okay? I'm not going to do that because I'm just talking about I almost said that word. I'm talking about a joint, okay? So I'm just going to talk about how it is. And that's it. Okay, first off, John David Washington is oh, by the way, this is not the first time that John David Washington has worked with Spike Lee. He was actually one of the kids in Malcolm X. One of the ones who go, I'm Malcolm X. He's one of those kids in the movie.
Oh, so there's a little little history between the two. Well, then again, Denzel Washington.
Yeah. Whenever I hear him speak, I'm to myself, oh my God, you sound just like your dad. Because this is a great breakthrough for John David Washington, and I hope he continues to get more work because he was incredible. And Adam Driver, oh my God. Okay, yeah. So Adam Driver, basically the premise is John David Washington. Hey, I joined the Ku Klux Klan, but you're gonna be me. So Adam Driver is absolutely terrific in this movie. There's a lot of moments, especially one. Let's say, if you remember something from the trailer, you're taking that July detector test.
Yep.
That was a thrilling yet very funny moment. And that's another thing about this movie. It's surprising, for a movie handling it with some dark themes such as this, it's actually hilarious. I'm not kidding. I laughed at this movie so much than some comedies I've seen this year. It is absolutely, and you know what? I want to say this. This is basically like a Spike Lee's version of The Departed. Where one guy pretends to be something he's not, only to get some information. And I think it is genius and absolutely hilarious. And you know what? It's not as funny. There's also some big dramatic moments too. And I thought it was a great balance between the humor and the drama. Even some moments, like let's say there's a moment where Topher Grace as David Duke is making a speech that's just like funny. Then we cut to another person in the other group talking about how sad someone is. Some person he knows how he got killed, and it's like, oh God, at the same time I'm cringing, and it worked for that scene. So yeah, this is a really hilarious film. There are some problems I have. First off, the love interest for John David Washington. Yeah, every time she's on screen, it's like, oh yeah, you're in this movie, because I felt all the other, the main moments of this movie overshadowed like all of her moments.
She does play a viable point here and there. She's not in the movie that much, though.
I will say the best part with her is when they're talking about, like blaxploitation films. What do you like better, Superfly or Shaft? I thought.
Yeah, okay, that was good. That was good writing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I thought the way they introduced her was pretty rushed, and I thought she could have been introduced a lot better. And another problem. Okay, I'm gonna try my best not to be political here, but it's the very end.
The final 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, before I was like, there are two parts of the ending that I did like, and I'm not talking about that ending. I'm like, first off, I'm not gonna spoil it. Let's say it's the final call to David Duke. That had me, just laughing. If you know what I'm talking about. And second, it's kind of a reference to what they were talking about, blaxploitation films, and John David watching his girlfriend was like, standing there like that, and you see the camera just moving back. It's like, oh my god, that's a perfect homage to blaxploitation films from the 70s. But at the very end, I'm talking about, it's like, okay, Spike, I know where you're going with this, like, but it's incredibly preachy. People say, oh, I cringe because it's so hard to watch. I don't know. I cringe at 12 Years a Slave and Schindler's List. Why? Because they're all relevant to the story, though.
Exactly. The ending to that wasn't relevant to the story.
So I wasn't cringing. Yes, it was a very dark moment, but the way Spike Lee plays the arms, like, what is this? And not to mention, okay, again, I'm trying not to be political here, but the way Spike Lee put that together is pretty inaccurate.
Very. Not only that,
to a person, again, I don't want to talk about that person here because, again, I'm trying not to be political here, and how he edited what that person is saying to make him look bad. And I was like, Spike, no, come on. If you're trying to be dark here with this moment, try to be accurate, okay?
Yeah, and Vector says it perfectly. It should have ended like an epilogue because this is based on a true story. I was like, I agree.
Right, exactly. But other than that, this is one of Spike Lee's best films in years. And I say, and this film definitely deserves a round of applause.
Ugh. Absolutely. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
All right. I have one more movie review to go here. And this one I wanted to see. And that's none other than what I consider to be the best directorial debut of the year. Bradley Cooper's A Star is Born.
Ah, very nice.
And now, I'm sorry to say this. I have not seen any other version of A Star is Born. I have not seen the Chris Christopherson and Barbara Streisand one. And I did see bits and pieces of the Judy Garland film, the original, but I don't have, fond memories of it. But, oh my God, this movie is absolutely terrific. First off, I want to say, Bradley Cooper, he better win that Oscar. This is his best performance since Silver Linings Playbook.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, he plays a singer who is going through a lot of, drug and alcohol abuse. And every time it's like devastating to watch. It's like, Nicolas Cage in Leaving Las Vegas. That's how bad, that's how low that he has gotten in this movie. It is absolutely heart-wrenching. And Lady Gaga, I never expected her to be great of an actress. I heard she was great in American Horror Story, but I have not seen the show, so I got no say on it. But her in this movie, oh my God, she is absolutely terrific. And I hope she wins the Oscar too. And her and Bradley Cooper have terrific chemistry. I'm going to say this is the best romance of the year because their chemistry is linked so well. And Lady Gaga's always trying to help Bradley Cooper out. But, oh my God, I'm not going to spoil it though, but I want to say their relationship doesn't go too well. But
yeah, dude.
Absolutely brilliant.
This is what I will say in terms of this movie. I don't think it's one of the best of the year. I thought it was great. It was a 4 out of 5 movie for me. I thought there were some bits that are a bit predictable, if you ask me. The romance, I knew where it was going to go from the moment it started.
I honestly didn't have my first perspective when I saw the movie. I wasn't, okay, maybe there was a little predictability, but the thing is, I wanted to see how it was going to transpire as the film progressed, and it was actually a nice little situation that was going on. And by the way, I don't know if you'll agree with me, Brady, but you can probably see, I don't know if you agree with me, but can you see this particular duo as one of the best of the decade?
Damn right.
I'll mention one more thing before you continue, Brett. In the first 5 to 10 minutes, there's a bit of foreshadowing that goes on. And for me, that foreshadowing was so on the nose that I knew the ending right there. I was just like, oh, so this is going to happen. And sure enough, it did. Now, don't get me wrong. how they did the ending was it was perfect. But if that foreshadowing had not been in there, I would probably have given us probably a 4.5 or a 5 out of 5. Like I just found the end to be predictable.
I thought it was a bit. I thought it was subtle enough, and wasn't like just like that.
No, I understand that. I understand.
We're talking about
it was alright.
Jerome.
Oh,
and another performance I got to talk about. Let's talk about probably the only actor who looks like he's trying to eat his mustache. Sam Elliott.
Okay. He's not in the movie that much, but when he is, oh my God, does he... Especially, there's 2 scenes. I'm just like, he could win the award here. One is when he's explaining about the father between the 2 brothers. And the other one is when one says who he looked up to instead and the truth. And his reaction was just like, whoa.
Crazy.
This is Sam Elliott's best performance since The Big Lebowski.
Like this is what I'll say about it. For a film that's been remade, this is the 4th time. This is a damn good remake. It really is, and I haven't even seen the previous iterations. So
yeah, he wasn't nominated for a Golden Globe.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, he wasn't. I can't believe I forgot about that. I'm sorry. That's another big snub.
Sam Elliott's my pick for best supporting actor of the year. He better be nominated, and he better win too.
I got a question, dude.
Yeah, and I want to hear his speech like, I want to thank you to the Academy. Oh, and to Geraldo Rivera, eat your heart out.
And I'm the real life Marble Man.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, but yeah, this is truly one of the best. I have no flaws with this movie, and the songs are absolutely.
Shallow's my favorite.
I love Shallow.
And this movie is an overall, and this movie deserves its standing ovation. Come on. There we go. Absolutely perfect.
Do you think Bradley Cooper will win the Oscar?
I think he should, and I think he would be able to win it because people are saying like he's the front runner.
I hope he does win it.
This is what I will say. I want Rami Malek to win, but hold on. If Bradley Cooper does win, I'll be happy too because he was amazing in Star Wars. That in his direction too. Oh my, like he should be nominated for best directing. He really should be.
Like I said, it's the best directorial debut of the year.
I agree.
And this is full of directorial debuts.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that completely.
For me, the best directorial debut is A Quiet Place.
What about Searching?
Oh God. Okay, in terms of writing, that one. In terms of directing, A Quiet Place.
Yeah, A Quiet Place for me is the best directed film of the year. So
same.
All right, I got done with my movie reviews, and I got a few Blu-rays to show you. All right, go to Blu-ray Brett here. First off is one of the best movies of the year, and that is Wes Anderson's Isle of Dogs.
Good movie.
Good movie. Bit overrated, but I like it.
Oh,
I would have loved it if it wasn't for the Queen of the Hipsters.
So far, it's my favorite anime film of the year.
You guys see Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Wait till you see Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm going to see those two before the year is over. Ralph Breaks the Internet and Spider-Man. But Isle of Dogs is certainly hilarious. One of Wes Anderson's best films, and the fight sequences had me in stitches. I love them.
Oh, those parts are great.
Yes.
See, Cougar's like, meh.
Isle of Dogs. I already talked about it in one of the episodes. The one we did with Nick Canino. Great film.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next is a sequel. For a while, I've only had the first movie, and now I finally have the second one, the even better sequel, and that is 22 Jump Street.
Hell yeah.
One of the best comedies of the decade.
Absolutely. One of the best comedic sequels of all time, too.
And it's one of the funniest scenes I have ever seen with Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And what,
Give me that.
You like fruit? You like fruit? I like fruit.
Another funny scene is where Jonah Hill has a very confusing fist fight. You leaned into me. You were leaning into me.
He's like, no, get away from me. That was the only time. That's probably the only movie she was funny in.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, Phil Lord and Chris Miller are some of the best comedic directors working today.
Mm-hmm.
And they did an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the first episode actually.
They did the pilot episode, yeah.
Yeah, they're hilarious, and I cannot wait. It's a shame about what happened with Solo. But
this is what I'll say. After seeing Spider-Man, even though I know they didn't direct it, but Phil Lord wrote the screenplay, I'm so curious to see how their vision would have come on screen after seeing Spider-Man, especially.
yes.
Yeah, I love Lord and Miller. Most of their films, when you approach them, you think they're going to be terrible, and then they realize they're awesome. For example, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, I thought that was going to be so shit, and then I saw it, I was just like, "It's one of my favorite films of the year." 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, the Lego Movie.
Oh, with
all
Lego
of them
movie,
had this.
Like with Lego Movie, people are going, "This is gonna suck." I was like, "No, it's gonna be great." You kidding me?
I thought it was going to suck.
Nah, I had every bit of it because I love 21 Jump Streets. So
Oh, I love Lord and Miller, man. They are the best comedic filmmakers working today.
absolutely.
For me, they're second behind Judd Apatow.
Judd Apatow, he's more
He's
of a
good.
romantic comedy, but he's up there.
He's definitely good, but not as good as Lord and Miller, I think.
Mine is Mrs. 40.
That's true.
All right, 20 Jump Street, hilarious movie, love it. And one more Blu-ray to show, here, and
Freaking
it
Gary.
is so nice.
No, that
It
was
is
me.
so nice to see this actor behind the camera again, and that is Hacksaw Ridge.
Hell yeah.
Mel
Wait,
Gibson.
what is
It's like what South Park said. Say what you want about this.
Wait, what is that?
Hacksaw Ridge. Remember South Park? They're like this. He's like, say what you want. Say you want, but the son of a bitch, say what you want, but the son of a bitch, he knows how to do storytelling. It's true.
Yes.
I love every single one of his fucking movies. Love every one of them.
And you know what? After this, it's like everyone forgave him for all the Jewish remarks that he said, and now guess what? Mel Gibson has a few movies he has lined up as director. He's doing a sequel to Passion of the Christ called Resurrection of the Christ.
Yep, I want to see that.
And he's doing a movie called Destroy. Not familiar with that. And he's doing a remake of the Western classic, The Wild Ones, or The Wild Bunch.
If you really want me to be that honest with Mel Gibson's films that he's got coming up, I'm actually looking forward mostly to the Resurrection of Christ, mostly because we all know the impact that the Passion of the Christ left on everybody. But
It's
the thing
very
is,
polarizing, but oh my god, it's amazing.
it is. But with the Resurrection of Christ, I have a feeling that since Mel Gibson, he's a fucking genius as a director, if he was able to execute the same exact way he did in the Passion of the Christ, he's gonna have himself a fucking movie that is gonna be an absolute gem to behold with this one. Because this film, the Resurrection of Christ, that's the title of it, right?
Yes, it's going to star Jim Caviezel, same writer and everything.
Yeah, so if they're bringing back the original cast that wrote The Passion, they're doing the Resurrection, this film, I have a strong feeling that it is going to be a powerful sequel, because it's going to bring so much light and so much hope and dignity that it's hope that I feel like it's going to have then I feel like it's going to be much more cherished than what The Passion of Christ did, because you know how controversial that one is. I have a feeling folk is going to love that one a lot more.
And the thing is, no one wanted to budget his film. No one wanted to get behind his production company. And guess what happened? He had to do it himself, and look at the money that it made. And I bet you all the film production people are like, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Wait,
so
is he supposed to be doing a Viking themed movie?
He wanted to do it, and it was going to have Leonardo DiCaprio in it, but I guess that got abandoned.
Oh, come on! I would have loved to see that shit. And by the way, Lars von Testicle and Pretentious Wine and Refn, he knows how to use his violence and display it with the historical times, and it fits with the movie. Yeah, take some notes.
Anyways, back to Hacksaw Ridge. Hacksaw Ridge again is what I consider like the best performance from Andrew Garfield, and now he became.
There we go.
And now he's the first Spider-Man to be nominated for an Oscar. Yeah, of all the people, he's the first Spider-Man to be nominated.
I thought he should have won the Oscar over
Casey Affleck.
Easily.
No, I think that's Casey Affleck's award.
No, I'm like I said,
Andrew
it's the
Garfield.
same. Yeah, same here. Andrew Garfield had like the reason why Casey Affleck won is because fucking Hollywood and especially the Oscars love those Oscar bait coming of age films when it deals with life.
Mm-hmm.
No, they do. I'm fucking sick of it.
And it contains like a surprisingly dramatic performance from Vince Vaughn.
Well, didn't he used to do dramas before he entered the comedic field?
Well, I only remember The Lost World.
Also, watch that movie, Brawl in Cell Block 99,
Brawl in Cell Block 99,
where he is just a fucking badass in that movie. That's a guy you don't want to fuck with, because he will fuck you up.
It seems like Vince Vaughn is entering into dramatic territory now,
which I'm glad, because he's really good at it.
And it has a great performance from Hugo Weaving, man.
He was my pick for best supporting actor.
He is terrific. It would have been nice to see him be nominated, but oh well.
Was he nominated for the Oscar?
No, he wasn't.
That's bullshit.
But yeah, Hacksaw Ridge is an amazing war film, and it is both, as this quote states, the best war film since Saving Private Ryan, as quoted by a critic that people either love or hate, Rex Reed.
Oh, Rex Retard, as I like to call him. Also, well, Psycho, that's a different story. That was my number 2 best film of last year, Hacksaw Ridge.
You mean 2016, not last year?
I mean, god damn it, 26. Write that one down, god damn it, Jerome, you fucking idiot. And
hey,
Mel Gibson. Oh wait, who won best director for 20? Who won best director?
That was about
Damien Chazelle. So Damien Chazelle, and rightfully so.
No, should have went to Mel Gibson. But you know me with La La Land, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
All right, so those are my Blu-rays, and those are all my topics.
Get there. Get there. Get there. Gary, you fucking dumb Harry. Okay.
What do you want?
You know what? Since he's done.
Done?
No, we're not done yet.
No, we're done.
No, let's play some Survey Says.
I don't want to play. We're done.
No, we still got 15 plus minutes.
Done. We're done.
Oh, we're gonna play
night time.
Sorry, Gary. 2 against 1. 2 against 1. That's 2 against 1, Gary. We're playing Survey Says.
We're gonna DP your booty hole.
Austin, you're on my side, aren't you?
Don't make me play.
We'll play up to 5. We'll play up to 5.
Was this, Gary? Let's do a short, quick game. Like, let's not even do the entire thing.
Survey says. Survey says. Survey says. Survey says. Survey says. Survey says.
Listen here. I'm in charge. I run the show. I'm in charge. Now you're getting me yelled at. Yes. May I help you?
Ha ha.
Marshall, my dear, I'm in control.
Christine says done. D-U-N.
You're getting me upset here.
Ah ha. Ah ha.
You mean a battery? Give you a battery.
People want Survey Says. We'll play a short game.
Ah, fuck y'all. Fuck. Okay, fuck it.
Okay, here we go. Survey Says. You know how the game works. I'm gonna bring up the list. Here we go. Top 5 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something a lot of movie stars have more than one of.
A lot more than one of?
Money.
In their movies or in real life?
In real life.
Money.
Got it.
Ego.
Pretty sure you have to write it down, right?
No, just shout it out.
Oh, houses.
Ego.
Money and ego? No, not even on here. Houses? Number 2 answer. Us against the point. Christine says wives.
Oh my god, that's actually
yeah. I mean, have you seen Charlie Chaplin?
Or
Charlie Sheen.
what's that? Or what's her name? Scarlett Johansson. Isn't she? What's it called? Where you're in a more than one relationship, polygamy. I think that's what it's
I think
called.
so. Yeah.
All right. Number 1 answer was Cars. Next one. Top 5 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name a sport they often make movies about.
Football.
Basketball.
Okay, Gary, what was your guess? Because he,
I said football.
Gary said football first.
Oh, he
Gary
did?
said first. Yeah, he did.
Actually, can I change my answer?
Go ahead.
Boxing.
Bing! Number 1, Gary gets the point.
Oh.
Gary, what? Good call.
There has been more movies made about boxing than any other sport. That is
wow. That's wow.
Wow. Best sports boxing sports movie? Rocky, followed by Raging Bull, probably.
I was gonna say Raging Bull's my favorite personally.
Okay.
You want to know?
Third favorite, the fighter. The fighter's my third
That's
favorite.
also a great one.
You want to know?
Christine says Duckpin Bull.
You actually want to know what my favorite boxing movie is?
Huh?
Cinderella Man.
That is also one of my $10 million.
That is my favorite boxing movie, Cinderella
Never
Man.
seen it.
Mine's probably $1 million baby.
Get the fuck out of my show and never come back. I'm putting a fucking sign that says no Austins allowed.
Until I see Cinderella Man.
Look, you're just as fucking terrible as you didn't see Big Trouble in Little China. You didn't see Pretty in Pink. You didn't see this movie. What else haven't you fucking seen? You know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. Get out of here. Fuck off. The wedding's canceled.
Okay.
No honeymoon. Yeah.
I'm taking 300 photos of that. Awesome. And by the way, Christine's like Duckpin Bowling because in Duckpin Bowling you use smaller type balls. She goes, I love small balls. Well, you would hate me. All right.
Yeah.
I'm taking 800 photos of that. Top 5 answers on the board. Here's the question: name something found in a movie theater.
Popcorn.
I heard Brett said popcorn first, but
Candy.
I'm saying pop.
Candy.
Okay, pop and candy.
Damn it.
No, popcorn. Ding. Number 2 answer. Brett gets the point. 1-1-1. Number 1 answer was chairs.
Oh,
That would have been too obvious.
Top 7 answers on the board.
Oh my god.
Hey, unlike me, I don't have to use them. I'm shooting blanks. God damn it.
Kenny Cook has a great joke about that. It's like, oh, it's so sticky. Why does it? I just came.
Idiotic audience members. People is number 4. Here we go. Top 7 answers on the board. Here's the question: if the United States is ever really invaded by aliens, which movie star is best equipped to protect us?
Will Smith.
Will Smith. Damn it.
Kurt Russell.
Okay, aliens. Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Sigourney Weaver and Kurt Russell? No, not even on here. I did that on purpose. Will Smith? Ding! Number 2 answer. Number 1 answer. I actually got this one. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That makes sense.
Get to the chopper.
Chris Pratt.
Makes
Christie
sense.
says E.T.
Oh my god.
E.T. the extra testicle. Thank you, Gary.
Tom Cruise is a good pick too.
Actually, he is.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is interesting. Top 7 answers on the board. Here's the question: name a movie Keanu Reeves starred in.
Matrix.
Bill's Dead Adventure.
Ding!
You goddamn motherfucking asshole!
Yes,
You took
yes,
my
yes,
answer!
Well, it wasn't number 1. It was actually The Matrix. Okay, let me read off the rest. Number 2 was Speed. Number 3 was John Wick. Number 4, Bill and Ted.
Wow.
Number 5, The Devil's Advocate. Oh, with Al Pacino.
Oh god.
Be quiet. Number 6, Point Break. And number 7, The Replace. That was a stupid football movie. Okay. Next one. Top 6 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name a top. This is kind of awkward. Okay, I'll just read it differently. Name a movie Billy Crystal is best known for.
Monsters
City
Inc.
Slickers. City Slickers.
Oh
I'm
god.
not playing anymore.
Why?
Okay, I don't know.
I almost want to change my answer depending on what Gary says.
No. When Harry Met Sally.
Ding! Number 1
That
answer.
was what I was gonna say when Harry Met Sally.
One of the best movies ever made. One of
The
the
best
best.
Rob Reiner movies too.
Rob Reiner, you were awesome, and then you had to do North. A -1. Okay. This is, I don't know. I can just hear JB Badass saying a funny fucking answer to this one. Here we go. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. In a scary movie, name something specific that causes a character to scream.
Ghosts.
A killer?
Lucas.
Oh, no, my bad. Their friend.
Oh, false jump scare. Okay.
Uh-huh.
1 answer.
Lucas,
I'm going with their friend.
Lucas naked.
Still going with ghosts.
Lucas naked and a friend.
Damn it.
No, not on here. Ghost. Number 3 answer. Number 1 answer was a monster.
Oh, monster.
That
Well,
makes
it's supernatural, so it counts.
God damn it, Christie. She goes, me with no makeup on. Aww.
Don't put
Oh,
yourself
you're
down.
beautiful. You're my yeah, Gary. Gary. No.
Or
What?
I would
Do it.
scream. I would scream at Ellen DeGeneres when she's not using facelifts.
Oh my
Kitty.
god.
Hey, she knows how to pick up some hot chicks. Look at what was that woman's name? She's from Volcano. That blonde and Hesh. Holy
Yeah.
fuck, man. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something you find more of at a sporting event than you would at a movie theater.
Assholes.
Ding! Number 1. Austin has a winning point.
What do you say? What do you say?
He said
Beer.
beer.
Oh, I was gonna say players.
Oh,
Number 2 is fans. Number 3 is hot. Hey, Gary, hot dogs.
I don't think so, Buster.
You don't have a hot dog? I thought so. And number 4 is yelling. Okay,
yelling.
Christine's the fucking MVP of this. She says jock straps.
I'm gonna be honest.
That would be. That's a scary sight.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Watching The Happening makes me crave for hot dogs.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
I wish that guy got ran over by the lawnmower instead. All right. See, this is why I'm gonna marry her. Mark my words. Here we go. I just got to get the ring from the Cracker Jack box.
Oh my god.
Okay, top 4 answers on the board. Here's the question. What would you expect to see in the audience of a romance movie?
Couples.
Cheers.
Putnam Austin is a winner.
Wow, couples. Holy crap.
Couples easily took number 1. Almost 50 points. 5-1-3. His name is Austin Tripod Putnam. He just fucked in the ass by Gary
Sex. Oh my god, Christine.
Well,
Is that sex?
well, yeah. I mean, the movie sucks, and there's no one in the theater.
Yeah. Again, Danko said,
What movie?
I can lift somebody good blow me if it sucks.
What movie?
Oh no. Okay. Christine, her answer. Okay, for the what would you expect to see in the audience of a romance movie? Christine says sex. I'm like, if the movie sucked, hey, why not?
and then I was saying, this goes up, or you can blow me if the movie's bad.
Well, remember, Christine, this is why when I buy popcorn, I cut the hole at the end of the bottom and I don't pour no butter on it or salt. Ladies and gentlemen, that
That's the only time
concludes.
I accept.
What, Brett?
That's the only time, that's the only time I accept, loudness in a movie theater, because it could help, save you on some time. I mean, Robert De Niro did everyone a favor when he was watching A Problem Child in the movie Shakespeare.
When he's fucking laughing. Okay, Mr. Gary Blue.
All right, we're going bye-bye. Going bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, fuck off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has to conclude our latest edition of Flicks with the Dicks. This was episode number 66. Tune in next Sunday as we are going to do ourselves episode number 67. And as for who our special guest is going to be, it's going to be some other asshole like we always get. And I would love to get a female in the next episode.
Oh, is someone lonely?
Yeah.
I'm sure
What about
Wally.
me, Gary Bear?
You've already had your time. We're getting a female.
Well, Lucas
Mr.
might be.
Pookie.
What are you
Well,
talking
well,
about? Gary,
Well,
what are you
Lucas
talking
might be
about?
busy.
What Brett say?
We had a female in every single episode, and that's Jerome.
God.
Hey, man, don't you dare talk bad about my ginormous bosoms.
We need. I would love to have a female in the next episode join the show because there's not that many film. There's not
Well,
that many female film ladies
actually,
in the
there
Delvalle
is-
community, dude.
There is one, but I don't know if she would like the program.
She
we were
don't
on.
want to come on here. You
Well,
know what?
that's Amy, the movie checklist.
She don't want to. I don't think she wants to.
She would probably hate us.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right.
Like everyone else, it's
Right.
all right.
The only one that would probably deal with this is well, I don't know, Amanda the Jedi. That's another one, but I don't think she'll like us either.
I believe she's in Australia.
No, that's
That's
Me.
Emma.
Oh,
That's
that's
me.
the other chick.
Mike. That's me. You're talking about Mike.
That's spooky astronauts.
So's movie realm thought what is her name?
I don't know.
It's So's movie something. What's the last thought? So's Real Thoughts. Yeah, that chick. I'd like to get her on the show. For those who don't know who she is, she's another film enthusiast, and she's quite good. She's one of my favorites. She's definitely one of my favorites.
What else? What else?
She's definitely one of my favorite.
What else, Gary?
She's one of my favorite film
No,
enthusiasts.
no! Don't you fucking say that.
What?
No! What else? What else is
One
there?
of my also.
No! Why is she one of your favorites?
She is one of my favorite films.
Oh, why? Why? Tell me why you got you goddamn fat meatball!
I would love to get her on the show. I mean, I would love to get her on the show. So
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Double M. Is she Asian?
So if you're watching,
Asian?
shut up! So if you're watching, I would love to have you on the show. Goddamn
fucking cocksucker!
So if you're watching, I would love to have you on the show. Who else?
She can't be Joy.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid assholes! I swear to God, you know what? Fuck you, and it's fuck you. Ready? Not fuck you.
Yeah, well, yeah. So we gotta get going. No more.
Okay.
Gotta wrap this up.
Happy, joy, happy,
Oh my God! Shut up! Shut the fuck up, the both of you. We're concluding the show. We're done. For any female film enthusiasts out
Get a
there,
restraining order
in the YouTube film community, would love to have you on the show.
Keep it. This is a 500 feet.
Will you fucking? I swear to Christ. Yeah, you're gonna have to file a restraining order against me after the program. Why? Because you can see why. So for any female enthusiasts out there who would love to be a part of the program, the open invitation's out there till next episode. If not, then oh well.
Do you validate?
Shut the fuck up. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen,
Gary showed you the restraining order beforehand.
That's going to conclude it for this particular episode of this program. And
hey, Gary,
I'm
does she at least
fucking
look like she graduated high school?
Stop! I'm fucking done with this program. I'm fucking tired. I want to go to sleep. Night time.
With Joy?
Oh, come here.
Stop!
Come here, sweetie.
I had to. I'm sorry. That was the last one.
We're done. You know what? No, you know what? We're done. We're done. We're done.
We done?
Say your final pieces, or else I'm going to push that stop broadcast button.
All right. Thanks for having me on, guys. Love you, Gary Bear, even though I bust your balls because I love you. Thanks, guys, again. I'll see you guys later. And, yeah. See ya.
Righty, boo.
Thank you guys so much for another exciting episode of Flicks with the Digs. I was happy to go over my movie reviews and some Blu-rays here. I'm happy to get to re-review a movie, over with. All right, and let's say, oh yeah, stay tuned for next Sunday, and take it away, Jerome.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 days in for Adam Daly Live as all three of us. And you know what? He went with an ECW theme. He calls it Adam Daly Live, Flicks with the Dicks, One Night Stand.
Oh,
interesting.
That was genius, Adam.
You know what? I actually have I thought of a better title he could put. You know how they put Barely Legal? Instead of Barely Legal, put Barely Intelligent.
Oh my.
There you go.
Now he's on Twitter. Tell him that.
I'm gonna tell him that, dude. Instead of When I Stand, put it Barely Intelligent. Why? Because he's with two dumb shits.
Heat wave asshole. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into episode 66 of Flicks with the Dicks. Episode 67. I'm not sure who's going to be tuning in for this time, but we will discuss it on further notice.
Come on, Gary. Come on, Gary. No music.
Keep on to the latest updates on my Facebook and so forth. Until then, stay tuned. And once again, motherfuck you, Gary, for keep muting me. You
That's what you get for teasing me.
Well, he isn't wrong.
Joy. Thank you once again, and if you don't, once again, fuck you to Mr. Care Bear, and I love you, Care Bear. I'll fuck you in the ass later on. Not to love with raw lubricant. Now, until then, I'm gonna go online and look at some sweet hot porn starring Sarah J, that hot bombshell. Good day, everybody.